Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. Hope you guys are having a good day or evening wherever you are. And this one is patch 4.0, and we're going to be doing the Archon Quest this time. And it's the new Archon Quest and the continuation of the entire story from Sumeru. But we're gonna be going to Fontaine, so I'm kind of weirded out why we're in Sumeru. But yeah, hope you guys are in for a ride. Let's just get into it. Of course, it's Paimon who talks first. I can't remember. I'm gonna be honest. I think we came here for Sino.
Oh, Paimon remembers. Nahita's consciousness had been trapped by the doctor, but we followed the clues she left behind to help her.
Oh, yes. I remember that. Good memory, Paimon.
So much time has already passed since then, and it seems Sumeru's changing for the better now that Nahita's in charge, right?
We got a 500-year-old baby in charge, but yeah.
Paimon just hopes this peace will last a long time. And then Nahita won't have any more new problems to deal with.
Yes, but as long as we're around.
Yeah, guess you're right. We somehow always find ourselves right in the thick of it. Who knows what will happen next?
We're gonna get sent to jail by the Hydro Archon.
Come to think of it, maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble.
I think that's you, Paimon. I was just thinking that you might be the problem, Paimon. Exactly.
She was super tired. Paimon got caught in some strange whirlpool and sucked out into sea. And even then, you fished Paimon out. Anyway, for Nahita's sake, maybe we should think about heading to our next destination for now.
Next stop, Fontaine.
Look
finally. Oh, it's Dia. Oh.
You in a place like this? I can see you two still love wandering around.
Yeah, we're the Wanderers.
Oh, it's Dia. Since when are we just wandering around? We're usually taking care of some serious business. Even though it may have nothing to do with our journey.
Yeah. Hey, that's true though. That's true.
But never mind that. What brings you here?
She's going to Fontaine?
A commission in the desert for a usual client of mine. Nothing too interesting. Just escorting a shipment of goods. I'm on my way to report back.
Oh.
That's when I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. What were you two talking about anyway?
We're preparing to leave Sumeru and head to Fontaine. Who are you?
You serious? Can't say I saw that coming. But you are travelers after all. I guess you'd never stay for too long in one place. Bumping into you like this will become a rarity. I'm starting to feel sad just thinking about it.
It's okay, I'll probably lose to you on a 50-50 anyway, and then you'll join my party. Hey.
How about I gather a few mercs to escort you two? What do you say?
Thanks, but no need. Oh, Paimon had no clue you'd miss us so much. But don't worry, we'll come back to see everyone when we get a chance.
Yeah, all the events are probably gonna set in Sumeru anyway. At some point.
Good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. Knowing you two, I'm sure it won't be anything you can't handle. So, when are you leaving?
Well, I was gonna leave now, but I'll stay just for you. Okay, we'll leave as soon as we finish a few more preparations.
Oh, wait a sec. Paimon just remembered there are still a few dishes in Sumeru that Paimon hasn't tried yet. Now, where's that list, Paimon?
No, we're leaving right now. Okay, actually, who are you? You're sus.
I see. Guess you won't be needing a going away party or anything. It's sad enough to see you go like this.
He's gonna report us to the Fontaine Archon, like the Hydro Archon, and we're gonna get sent to jail.
Though, now that I think about it, Sumeru wouldn't be what it is today without you. Seems true heroes always prefer leaving quietly.
By the way, should we go say bye to Nahita?
She'll know from our dreams anyway. Nah, in her case. Oh, never mind.
Good point. Then there's no need to bother her in the real world.
Then, I guess this is goodbye for now, Traveler in Paimon. Whether as a client or a friend, you're always welcome to come find me.
Take care, Dia. I'll miss you, boo.
Bye, Dia. Bye-bye, Sumeru.
After settling matters in Sumeru, you approach the border with Fontaine. Oh, we're just here. Okay. Are we just supposed? Okay, I guess we just jump down. I guess this is how everyone goes to Fontaine, right? Come to the cliff and jump down. Yep. The waterfalls look pretty. Oh my god, that actually looks beautiful. Wait. There's a hydroculus. Yeah, I see you. Gotcha. First one, baby. Yo, this is exciting. I haven't been to a new region for like a year. We're here. We're finally in Fontaine. It's been 84 years.
All that sand and water, we finally made it. This must be Fontaine's port.
It looks beautiful.
Wow. Everything looks so advanced in Fontaine.
It's a clock.
Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines.
Yeah, they got like iron robots. So I heard, and it's about what I imagined.
Just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do.
Yeah, let's find someone.
What do you think?
Hey, there's a cat girl behind us. Let's start by meeting the Hydro Archon, yeah.
Good idea. Nahida gave us loads of useful information. Seeking out the Seven is probably still our best source for information at this point.
Our journey is to find my sibling, well, and also the truth. But
Yeah, the more we can learn, the better. So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? Nahida said that she has a very unique personality, whatever that means.
well, from the trailer, she seems kind of like a brat, which I personally kind of like. But I doubt Paimon will like her that much. She'll probably be really sarcastic.
The nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
Ooh, she has a nice hat.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty decent person.
Oh, is this about the court system?
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family.
Oh
I was
no.
expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
They're talking about it as if it's like a movie or something.
Excuse me, can I help you too? I couldn't help but notice you standing here listening.
Wait, Lynette is just behind us. She just stood there.
Hi. We're travelers new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask, but you seem to be really busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah, I thought it was like a movie or something, but yeah, play is also.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened. In fact, it's a case that was just heard of.
Yeah, it's about the court system. Oh god.
Really? Like a real trial? But the way you were talking about it and the words you used just now made it sound like some kind of story.
Oof.
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior motives.
Yeah, you're right.
Whether
It's
something
you
is
spitting
true or
facts,
not
Rena.
simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough. Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just the Opera House.
The Opera House? Okay, well, this kind of tells you what the Archon's a bit like, right?
But
Yeah.
shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that? Not to question Fontaine's way of doing things. It's just that putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing.
I guess it depends on how the Archon is, right? I think the Archon here prefers it more like an opera, I guess.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette.
Oh.
As well as the Oratrice
Oh yeah, it's
Mechanicus
it's
a
Levi.
machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
A judgment device created by the Archon. So this is the nature of justice.
Is it some kind of machine too? Oh, Paimon's curious. We should check it out if we get the chance.
Yeah, we should.
Wait, Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon?
Oh, they're probably gonna be like, oh, you want to meet the Hydro Archon? Yeah, just commit a crime and get arrested. So you get sent to court.
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House.
Oh,
Lady Farina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
Lady Farina? I thought her name was Folklore. Or Focalor? Oh, but I guess like all the Archons do have like their own names. You know, you got like Barbados, Venti, Morax, Zhongli, Raiden Shogun, A, and then Pure Nahida. So I'm assuming Focalor is like the Archon name, and then Farina is like the disguise name, right? Like kind of like Venti and Zhongli. I don't know.
I think what they I mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally.
Yep, that's what I
In
mean.
that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available.
Appointment? Please, I'll just charm her. She'll want to talk to me afterwards.
Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff? Wait, didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
Yeah,
No,
during trials.
Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs.
Oh.
It's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
That's right. After all, she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people can't get enough of her.
Huh, first time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before.
I guess Venti and Zhongli was just hiding. Raiden A just wants to kill everyone. Nahida was literally trapped. So, damn, yeah, this is the first time people actually love the Archon.
Wait! Paimon gets now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celebrity here, right?
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
I don't know if she would like that word.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about. You should show some more respect.
Yes.
Yeah, you're about to go into the courtroom
Try
next.
to be a little more respectful in front of visitors. Otherwise, I might get arrested and find myself face to face with Monsieur Nouvelet.
Monsieur Nouvelet? I don't know how to pronounce that properly.
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon.
Seems the people of Fontaine really like the Hydro Archon.
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House.
But we need to go find the Opera House now.
But who knows how long making an appointment will take? Guess we could have a look around the city in the meantime.
No, see, all we need to do is barge into the Opera House, make a scene, get arrested, and we'll be put onto trial next. And then it will be easy talking to the Hydro Archon.
Hey! What are you looking over there for?
It's Lynette.
Huh. Maybe something's the matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she?
No, she's not. She's just, at least I don't think so.
Maybe we better go check on her.
Oh, maybe Lynette will be teaching us how to swim underwater. Hello.
Hello there. Excuse me. Are you alright?
Huh?
Uh,
I'm fine. Thanks.
okay.
Okay then. We just noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself.
You can talk to your brother.
I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there. See?
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
Maybe they're mermaids. Yeah.
No people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water.
What?
And though I can still see that hill clearly in my memories, now it's been completely submerged. He would skip
Oh.
and jump, tossing sand in the wind. The sun shone brightly, and the air was filled with the scent of the sea. But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories. It won't be long before it swallows us.
Okay, now that's foreshadowing something.
Sorry. Paimon doesn't really get what you mean.
I don't believe we've had.
Hey, it's Lenny.
Are you Lynette's new friends?
Hi there, magician boy.
You are?
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern.
Yeah, probably
Allow me
not.
to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Yeah, we came here from
You.
Sumeru.
And this is the traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine. We were just talking with your sister. Even though we didn't really get what she was saying.
Oh, I think that's fine.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason.
What? Are you trying to break the fourth wall here? Excuse me? Let the traveler talk for once, maybe, you know? Come on, writing team. There's hardly anything left for me to say with you around, Paimon. Yeah, because you always steal my lines.
So that's how you think it is?
Yeah.
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
Seems you were right, Paimon. We are quite similar.
Yep.
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories? And that it won't be long before it engulfs you too?
Maybe she's worried about global warming and the rising water levels.
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine for some time now.
Uh-oh.
Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now.
What's happening in Fontaine?
Where to begin? Let's put that question on hold for a
Okay.
minute. We still haven't formally greeted each other yet, have we?
I guess not.
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Hello, traveler.
Oh, we're shaking hands already. Okay, alright. Hello, Lenny.
And hello, Paimon.
Oh, where are you putting that hand? Her hand is over here.
Paimon, get a handshake! You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it. It might prove useful.
Did he touch Paimon on the butt? Oh.
Alright then. Well, Paimon's just happy to have a local friend now. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Hydro Archon. Would you be able to show us the way?
They're like, what crime did you commit?
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the Opera House later myself. I'll gladly take you once I finish things here.
Okay.
Please, follow me.
Where are you taking us? Oh, who are you? Okay, that's a lot of
You said
people.
you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
Wait, we're meeting the Archon this early? Wait, no, you're not, no. You're not the Hydro Archon. You're the gun girl. Okay, never mind. Wait, this is the earliest we've ever seen an Archon. Except Venti, I guess. Okay, grand entrance. Wow.
So, she's the Hydro Archon? But how did she know we were looking for her?
The guy from the Sumeru deserts, he reported this. I'm calling it.
My dear people.
Okay.
Rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all. Raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu.
Wait, wasn't there a speculation that she has like two personalities? Maybe like one is a personality that's like really, I guess, wise, shy, and friendly, and one is kind of like this more bratty side of her. I'm not sure, but I like it. Like, woo, yeah, it's Hydro Archon, woo.
As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and her companion who have journeyed here from distant lands.
She has two different eyes. She's kind of pretty though.
Is she talking about us?
I mean, yup. We're the only two unknown travelers here.
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you left in your wake as you visited other nations.
Hey there.
I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you personally.
Wait, turmoil and chaos? Wait, we saved every nation we came across. Hello?
Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured. I see clearly your sincerity.
Okay, alright. You know what? I actually like her personality.
It's the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner.
See, like, both Venti and Zhongli was really nice. Even the Hida was, like, extremely nice. Raiden Shogun, I guess, like, aggressive, but she wasn't, like, overconfident, right? And she turned out to be nice in the end as well. Whereas this is, like, the first Archon that we got who was, like, really snotty and very overconfident, right? She seems overconfident, bratty, which I like. If she does have two personalities, I'm actually looking forward to see what the other one is kind of like.
I, Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
Well, finding the Archon was easy enough.
Yeah, Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few minutes.
We have. It's actually been 10 minutes.
But the Hydro Archon's entrance was, how should Paimon describe it? A little over the top?
Yep, that's definitely the case.
Miss Hydro Archon? How did you know we were coming?
Someone reported us.
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic
Okay.
understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities.
I feel like you're just being sarcastic here, but I hope you're OP as hell when you do come out as on the banner.
You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know everything about you.
Or, it's that guy right there that reported everything to you.
Whoa, talk about sounding high and mighty.
Feels like she couldn't get over herself.
Oh? What's with these looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still isn't enough? What else should I say then?
Is she waiting for us to start talking?
This is a little bit awkward, actually.
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. What a surprise!
She does have a really pretty name, though, Farina.
Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Legendary blonde traveler. Okay.
Hey, what's all the commotion? Oh, is that Lady Farina?
You just noticed?
Drama going on?
She's been there for 5 minutes.
Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about. Lady Farina came here to personally see her.
Duel?
Oh, I bet this is going to be the duel of the century.
No, we aren't planning to fight.
Ooh, got to see this. I knew Lady Farina would never disappoint.
No.
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy, and despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus.
The last time we fought Archon didn't go so well.
You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel between myself and
What?
this traveler from another land, just as you were hoping to see.
Wait, we're not actually fighting though.
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
Fighting gods. I've got a resume. Wait, we're not actually... Okay, everyone's looking a little bit angry now.
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
Wait, I feel like she's a bit scared
What are
now.
you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Oh, Chlorine. Your name is kind of similar to Chlorine.
Stand down, Clorend.
Oh, Chlorine. Yeah, sorry.
Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. She is obviously a true warrior.
I never took my sword out.
Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Wait, is she a bit scared? I don't know, she's Archon. I would assume she's OP.
Huh. Yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
On Araneus, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor. They're getting a bit old, to tell the truth.
You see. Then, as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel. A duel in court!
Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. Why are you sending me to court already? I haven't committed a crime yet.
All right. Now that'll be worth seeing.
This is Fontaine, after all. Such a grand opera house, it would be a pity not to use it.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little too much time in the opera house. Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial?
We haven't committed any crimes. We literally just arrived here.
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. It's obvious, isn't it?
Obvious?
According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly guilty of violating this law.
Wait, what? You can't have any flying objects? Wait, every month, the first 3 days? And you're counting Paimon?
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong. That's our Lady Farina. No one knows the laws of Fontaine like she does.
Nah, she just avoided a sword battle just to do this to us.
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that? Wait, flying object? You mean Paimon?
Precisely.
What?
If you two have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
Hold up, we've been here for like 15 minutes.
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun, but if you would allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
You tell her, Linny! Finally someone who's not crazy. How could anyone call Paimon a flying object?
Great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object, but how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
Oh god.
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show.
Okay.
So, with such an audience gathered here, allow me to perform a trick for everyone.
Oh, are you gonna make us disappear so we can run away? Oh! Wait. What? We're linked?
Ta-da!
Um...
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did you do that?
when Lenny patted you on the back. That's what you were doing. You sly boy. Wait, did you foresee this was gonna happen? There's no way.
As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
Wait, wouldn't balloon be a flying object though? Wait, what? Okay, this...
Huh? You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
I thought it was pretty good. Nice one.
Huh. I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Farina's charges no longer hold.
Oh, I get it. No longer water because we're in a nation of hydro.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called complete.
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person.
Wait, she bought that? What is going on?
But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands.
Wait, is she about to bring the other 4 archons we met into this?
Seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House, Mr. Linny and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now. Toodaloo!
Oh man, she said toodaloo. Okay. Wait, we got questions to ask you. What? You just left.
Just like that, she's gone. Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. He never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
Thanks for bailing us out, Lynn. I don't even know what was going on.
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy.
What? You can't have flying objects around you for 3 days every month? Oh my god.
Now do you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
A playful
She
one?
can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Yeah, confusing is a good way to put it.
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
Yeah, seems
I
so.
just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant. It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine, the Opera House.
But that's a court. I'm so confused. I mean, I like it. I like it though.
Isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances. To the people
Other
of
performances,
Fontaine,
they actually
belonging
treat it
to
like a
trial and
performance.
The performance can be a little blurred. And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see my performance?
Do I need to buy tickets?
My brother's always excited to make new friends.
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do now, and we wanted to go to the Opera House anyway.
I would be delighted.
Splendid. In that case, why don't we go together? I'll show you the way. I just have something to take care of first.
Is there any way I can help?
You really mean it? Then I'll take you up on your offer. This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
Magic pocket. Alright, tell me about this
I'm not sure
prophecy.
exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. It
Oh.
says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved.
Is born with sin. That's okay, that's a really weird concept.
Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In
Oh,
the end,
that-
the
oh.
people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
So she's the only one without sin. But then everyone would be dead. That's really scary. I wonder if this is like giving us clues on what would actually happen in this story in Fontaine.
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with sin? What is that supposed
Maybe
to mean?
like the sin of like the father and mother passes on to the child?
There are lots
Ah.
of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath. Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia. But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
Oh, okay.
Even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed. Wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely? Why bother feeling guilty all the time?
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
It's probably just global warming. Just leave it at that, right?
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility, which would end up sentencing them to death.
Wow, we only just arrived here and we're already talking about something like this.
I
Damn.
hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets to them.
Okay.
As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Paimon gets it. It's like preparing for a rainy day. This is more than a bit of rain.
Then there's no way to prevent the disaster?
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand scheme of things.
Okay, they're Doctor Strange. Alright, tiny specks here in different universe.
Now, if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take it, regardless of what they say.
Oh, okay.
A few moments later. Oh, you already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. So, what did people have to say? I bet you heard some, interesting opinions.
No kidding.
Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Yeah, I guess so.
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine. Since we're out and about, I was thinking about bringing him some more materials.
Oh, okay. I could use some materials for you too.
Materials? Just tell us what the materials look like and we'll help. Many hands make light work.
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need some Romaritime flowers. I remember seeing them near the waterfront on the east side of the harbor.
Alright, let's go. No problem. Got it.
Quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler.
Oh yeah, I picked
I'm
flowers.
collecting a few here. Maybe next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynette.
No way. I'm in power-saving mode today.
What?
Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House.
Power saving mode?
Fine. Though the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished here, we should get ready to head back to the court of Fontaine.
Are we not gonna question that?
So, we're going to the court of Fontaine before we head to the Opera House? Good. Paimon wants a tour of Fontaine's largest city and try...
Is she kind of like Catherine? I'm confused. Maybe she is.
Shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Yes?
Huh? What's wrong with her? Paimon didn't notice anything.
She's obviously a thief.
Huh?
Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really doing. Watch her movements carefully.
Oh, she's a pickpocket. What the?
Oh, he's right.
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps we should split up.
Okay, let's do it.
You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries to run.
Understood.
All right, let's go.
Hey, Statue of the Seven, baby, let's go.
This is the spot where Linny wanted us to wait.
Oh, there she is. She's right there.
Oh, look. Isn't that her?
She's a thief. Time to make the arrest. Oh, no, she's running.
Oh, did she notice us? She started running the other direction. What should we do? Should we chase her?
I mean, I think our job is to block this path.
You're right. She might also be trying to lure us away.
You wait, but there's no sign of the thief. Oh.
Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Linny caught the thief.
Seems there's no reason. Oh, no. If we leave, she's gonna escape.
Let's go.
I feel like we're gonna leave, she's gonna escape, and then Lenny's gonna blame us.
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure you're not missing anything else.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you enough. I didn't notice a thing earlier. Anyway, I should be going now. Thanks again.
Is that a tree made out of water? Okay.
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground. By the time I looked back, she was already gone.
I saw the general direction she went, but Linny twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was okay.
I twisted my ankle during my vacation, and God, that hurt.
Oh, did you get hurt, Linny?
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all.
What? Okay, this
He's
guy.
feeling better already. All right.
That was great.
Let's put this little detour behind us. We should go to the court of Fontaine now.
I actually want to see what the court looks like.
This is an aqua bus. It allows people to travel
Aqua
between
bus.
several key locations around Fontaine.
That's a creative
It's
name.
pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a while. The scenery is always the same. That's why it's better to travel with friends.
It's always better to travel with
You
friends.
mean it's still boring even when I'm riding with you?
Oh! Oh, Charlotte? That's Charlotte. It's Fontaine Yenfei. Yep, it's Charlotte.
Traveler! Paimon!
Charlotte!
It's been a while. It's Charlotte.
Oh, I never guessed I'd bump into you while riding the aqua bus. And In the story of my life, this is big news.
Oh god, she's about to write an article about us.
Fontaine! I didn't hear anything about you paying us a visit.
Yeah, it's quite the coincidence. But as travelers, we're always on the move. It's not surprising that nobody knew we were coming.
Except the Hydro Archon knew we were coming.
Though we still have no idea how the Hydro Archon knew about us. Oh, let Paimon introduce you to our new friend.
Wait, wouldn't she already know Lenny?
No need for introductions, Paimon. I would recognize the great magician Lenny and his assistant Lynette anywhere.
Oh.
I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who they were. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performances.
Yeah.
It's an honor to meet you.
Now that everyone knows each other, Fontaine suddenly doesn't feel like such an unfamiliar place.
I'll tell you a little behind you. I have not explored any part of this land yet.
Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately. Well, a series of cases, actually.
Is it about a
I
thief?
mean, the serial disappearances of young women case.
Yeah, Lynette, you better be careful.
That's right. These stories are the talk of the town right now, and it's probably the most mysterious case we've ever seen. If I'm the first with a draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's the headline story in the Steambird,
Oh my gosh.
when that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy. I've already gathered all kinds of materials. I just can't wait for the truth to be revealed.
So, what is the serial disappearances of young women case? You mean the culprit hasn't been found?
It's the origami killer.
That's right. The first missing girl case happened almost 20 years ago.
What the?
And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of a similar age, and that they've all vanished without a trace.
Oh yeah, Paimon's gonna be scared.
Is that to this day, none of the girls have ever been found.
This is not what we want to hear when we first come into Fontaine.
Many
Come
suspects
on.
have been arrested over the years in connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen.
This is our current abode.
This is your house? It's like in city center?
Ah, Fremine, you're home.
Oh, he's here
Where did
too.
everyone else go? I have some new friends that I would like to introduce.
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
Oh,
I see.
you seem
Everyone's
really
getting
gloomy.
busier now that Father will be returning soon. I suppose that can't be helped.
When you say father in quotation marks, it makes me think you mean like your father went to buy milk and never came back. That's really sad.
Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine. He is a phenomenal diver.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Oh, you sound very proud to have a diver as a brother, Lenny.
Lenny sure seems to have a big family.
Lenny, could you come here for a moment?
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me?
It's alright, you go ahead. I'll spend time with Lynette instead.
Okay, I see.
Okay.
All right?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little housework. Sorry for the interruption.
It feels a bit sus though.
The Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets. Were you able to get any, Fremine?
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials. I was about to give them to you.
That's our Fremine.
Oh,
Always quick
materials are
with
underwater?
work. All right, I'll take these to the workshop.
Oh, now that we have multi-layer maps, I wonder if we mark something underwater, can we like see our icons show that it's underwater and not above? I wonder. It's raining and it's going dark. Holy.
Looks like rain.
Yup.
Oh, you're right. But wasn't it clear and sunny just a moment ago? Fontaine's weather sure is weird.
Yeah, it just switched really suddenly.
I'm afraid that's just how it is here. It often rains on days where there are trials being held in the Opera House, but don't worry, it'll clear up soon enough.
Wait, so that means there's a trial going on right now?
What's wrong, Fremine?
There's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe. It's said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine, though we don't know where the dragon went. Every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain.
Oh, is it gonna be like another weekly boss that we have to fight?
When I was a child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top of my lungs. Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon! Don't cry!
Could that Hydro Dragon be the elemental dragon of Fontaine? Oh, maybe? Another one of those elemental dragons of Tibet.
If it's an elemental dragon, then having the power to make it rain wouldn't be very unusual.
That's true as well, yeah.
Let Paimon try something. Hydro dragon, don't cry!
I don't think that works.
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the concept of romanticism, or could at least play along.
Damn, you tell him, Lynette.
Sorry. It might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. Perhaps it can't be comforted by the words of strangers.
Okay, we just stood out in the rain all that
For
time.
longer than I suspected. Oh, it's already getting late.
Was there something you needed to do, Linny?
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the Opera House. I need to find a way to catch the last aqua bus of the day. On the day of the performance, just ride the aqua bus to the island of Araneus. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain in front of the Opera House.
Sounds good. You go ahead, Lenny.
Oh, are you leaving now?
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Oh, I get it. You feel nervous delivering the materials for the magic pockets, is that it?
I think that's probably it.
Perhaps we could trouble the traveler to help us take these materials to the Beaumont workshop and deliver them to the owner there. I'm afraid that Fremine can be quite introverted.
I'm introverted
The
too.
boss there tends to be pretty talkative. Fremine has always been a little afraid of her.
Oh, okay, well, I can't see myself doing well.
We're on the case. Hello? Is there anyone here?
Yep. Oh, it's just a regular NPC. Never mind.
Oh, hello there. New customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something made? Or perhaps you're just looking for a chat with me.
No, I don't think it's any of those.
No, we're just here to deliver some materials. Here they are. They're for making...
Magic pockets.
What were they called again?
Magic
Ah,
pockets.
these must be for Magic Pockets. I could tell right away. I've already made several orders worth now.
Do we need to pay?
No need. They've already prepaid several batches worth. When they told me what they'd be using them for, I even offered them a discount.
No, for free? We're helping people here, dude.
But they insisted on paying the full amount, saying that I had a business to run. It seems both their hearts and their pockets are made of gold.
Nah, it's just their hearts.
Whoa. So, is Linny actually loaded?
I don't think
I
so.
can't say for sure, but who knows? Maybe there's good money to be made being a magician in Fontaine.
Where does a big machine like that get its power from?
Power, battery,
Well,
power bank.
it's a little complicated. I'm not sure I can put it in layman's terms for you, but basically, everything we usually use here in the city is powered by indemnitium. Type of energy
Indemnitium?
that's produced from trials.
So having trials produce energy from machinery.
Huh? How can trials produce energy?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not completely sure of all the details myself, but basically,
Does that mean you want crimes to happen so you can have trials to produce energy?
when a trial is in session, the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale harvests people's belief in justice and converts it into energy to be used all around Fontaine.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So that's what its other function is? Paimon heard that the Oratrice was created by the Archon to make judgments. But Paimon still doesn't get it. How could something unreliable like people's beliefs be turned into a stable power source for these machines?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, Venti and Nahida both said the gods rely on beliefs to obtain power. Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy created by belief and turn it into power for all of Fontaine, right?
I guess that's what it
Oh,
is.
I've never heard anyone really put it that way before. It sounds like it makes sense. Besides indemnitium, we have another type of energy called pneumosia.
Oh, yeah, this thing, yeah. New mechanic.
By the power of the Archon, but it is unstable by nature. Even now, it still cannot be widely used by civilians.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you
Oh,
are.
great, we got a gang here.
Since you're already talking, I'm sure you wouldn't mind a few words with me.
No, actually, I would mind. Can you still see she's serving me right now?
You again? Didn't I already promise you that I'd have the more I owe to Confrérie of Cabriere by next month? Why are you hounding me now?
Oh my god, it's these dudes.
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running off by the end of this month? I want 50% today. Wait, no, 70%.
Okay, that's asking for a little bit much, right?
Huh?
You snakes!
Seems business isn't so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the materials. Maybe now's a good time to leave?
Are we not gonna help her at all?
Hey, hold on. Before you go around
Child!
payments, why don't you settle your own debts first?
What are you doing here? I thought you were in Lyria, or like Inazuma, or Shinaznaya.
If Confreri of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first, before you get back to your little conversation here?
I'm so confused. Why are you here?
You're from Northland Bank. But we said we'll pay everything we owe next month. Why are you hounding me now?
Hey, you're hounding the other girl.
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
I feel like this is not a coincidence.
What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
You sure seem to have run into a lot of friends today, yeah. I don't know about that.
Story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now. And honestly, things have been pretty boring.
Yeah, because there's no fights for you to do, huh?
But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble.
Okay, everyone keeps saying that about us.
Either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a lot more interesting now.
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far. Right, Traveler?
Yeah, well, it's probably gonna go south real soon. I think we've already weathered enough storms for now.
Hey, you, Northland Bank boy. Aren't you forgetting something?
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over there?
Damn! You tell him, child.
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with your friends?
I mean, I guess so.
Listen to me, boy. You want your mora? Fine. Why don't you come and take it?
Sure. I'm pretty sure he'll be happy.
Not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said,
"Oh my god."
Hey, that's way over the line. All right, boys, let's see who has to pay up now.
Y'all about to get your asses whooped.
Can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with our clients.
Oh, he's about to go Super Saiyan
This is an
mode.
act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
Okay, sure.
I'm sure this won't take long.
Wait, we're just letting a Fatui Harbinger do this in Fontaine? Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, we're playing as child.
Shouldn't let your guard.
I'm just gonna do it.
What's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you're just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland Bank? Wait, don't tell me you're...
You're what?
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure you understand that you don't mess with Northland Bank. Got it?
Oh.
Huh?
What?
Now's my chance!
Wait, what? Wait, what just happened? What? Oh my god.
Huh. That was weird.
Is that the Hydro Archons has disabled your vision or something? What just happened?
I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them.
It's okay, you can turn into the other form.
My vision?
You got your electro powers too, so it's fine.
Strange. How could that happen? First time Paimon's ever heard of someone losing control of their vision.
Wait, is this like the Hydro Archons doing? Yo, that's really interesting.
If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on my vision anyway. Besides, I always have my delusion in case I need it.
Oh yeah. You better not use your delusion too often.
So what are you doing in Fontaine, child? I don't see it's work for Northland Bank.
It probably is though.
Well, I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
Huh? What kind of reason is that? Wait, since when do you feel down about anything?
That's true, though.
I don't know. Maybe I still have a lot to learn about myself. But recently, there seems to be some sort of restless power stirring inside of me. And I don't know why, but every now and then I feel like I'm in a terrible mood.
Huh.
Maybe you losing control of your vision just now is connected with that power you're feeling inside.
That is a possibility.
So about this power.
I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, I fell into some unknown abyss.
Oh God.
It was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named Skirk. She was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through, and she was always very strict when teaching me combat techniques. One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. From what I could make of her answer, it was because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me. She said that all my combat training would be useful in the future.
Okay.
But what is it? What did you awaken?
Yeah, that's sus.
She never explained that. But my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that abyss. In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me appeared a whale that was so massive, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
Is it the whale that you normally shoot out?
A whale? Oh, that sounds familiar! When we fought against you before, you summoned a huge whale that seemed to leap at us. Is that the one?
Why are we talking about this? This is bringing up bad memories.
That's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my elemental powers. It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind. I'll never forget it.
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your moves? Huh. Seems a little twisted to Paimon.
The power inside you is connected to your incident in the abyss.
So why don't you just go ask your master? Maybe she knows the answer.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss.
Oh, wait, you can't find her?
Now, and I've still found nothing.
There
isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling into the abyss.
Oh, it sounds like some kind of ghost story.
Yeah, that is kind of scary.
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do. It seems that strange encounters in this world tend to be elusive like that. Oh, seems the time really flies when I'm talking with you. I just remembered I have somewhere else I need to be, so I should get going.
All right.
What? More work for the Northland Bank?
No, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's official champion duelists whenever I'm feeling...
Of course you were. Oh, God.
Champion duelists? You mean it's their job to duel?
Yep. In Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion duelist.
Okay.
The champion duelists are all powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best. And the duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight with no specified stopping point.
Wait, so you could die?
Engaging in such a duel is regarded as a symbol of defending your honor. If a criminal manages to win the duel, they'll be acquitted. But if they lose, they'll have no choice but to stand trial.
What? Wait, so if a criminal is super powerful, they can just avoid trial? That seems messed up.
Scenario is that you're simply killed in the duel.
Okay.
It's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty. From what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to death. So really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value their honor. Otherwise, why gamble with your life? Apparently the one I'm meeting today, Clorend, is the strongest of the champion duelists. I had been asking her for some time before she finally agreed to face me today.
Well, that's child for ya. Paimon feels like we heard that name somewhere before.
Yeah, Chlorine, the girl, gun girl.
Huh.
When we met the Hydro Archon.
Oh, before I forget, I want you to have this.
Oh, what is it? Is that a Hydro Vision?
Your vision?
Wait, what?
Are you seriously just giving it away?
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel. So, I think I'll be better off without it for now.
What?
Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while. I'll come retrieve it when I have some time later.
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just want an excuse to come talk to us again, don't you?
Hey, I mean, what's so wrong with that? Ed Sheeran talking to
Who
us?
gave you that idea? I'll be in touch later.
Oh god, how many Hydroculus are there? Because the number of Dendroculus was actually insane. I still haven't leveled up the statues to 10 yet. Alright, here we are.
Now this is fancy.
Yup.
The opera at the Cres. What a place to hold a performance. No wonder Linny and Lynette were looking forward to it. Huh. Looks like there's a lot of people standing around the fountain up ahead.
Oh, Archon, please bless us with a bright and healthy child. We pray.
You pray. Oh.
I don't know why you always feel the need to ask so much. I'll be happy as long as our child is healthy and lives a peaceful life.
I guess if there are
Jolliot?
there's no doubt they'll turn out smart.
Okay.
Maybe this is one of the customs in Fontaine. There sure are a lot of couples here.
Vache.
What? Oh, not again. Voices in my head again. Huh?
What's wrong?
Vache.
No, this happened in Sumeru, not in Fontaine too. Did you just say something, Paimon?
No, Paimon didn't say anything.
Whose voice was that just now?
Welcome to the Fountain of Lucine.
Hey,
All
Lynette.
the water flowing through Fontaine converges here. It's customary for newlyweds to come here and wish for children.
Lynette, you scared Paimon. When did you get here?
Lenny asked me to wait here for you. Remember?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. By the way, Lynette, I seem to hear a faint voice just now.
What do you mean? There are a lot of people here right now.
It seemed as if the voice was coming from the fountain.
Hey, you're not trying to scare Paimon, are you? Besides, it's the middle of the day. It's not the time for you.
I see. I might be able to tell you something that could help explain the voice you heard. In fact, you might not be imagining things at all. I suspect that what you heard is a result of your hypersensitivity to the hydro element. Others in my family have had similar experiences.
Huh.
Because of her sensitivity to the hydro element? But what would hearing a voice have to do with elemental power?
When do you cry, Paimon?
When we're sad?
Wait, what? What does that have to do with anything?
No.
Just answer me. When do you cry?
When she's sad.
When Paimon's really sad? Oh, and when Paimon's super happy. Oh, and also when Paimon's really, really scared.
Okay.
Then you should understand that tears contain your most intense emotions.
Uh-huh.
Like I just mentioned, the Fountain of Lucine is where all the flowing water in Fontaine converges. Even the tears that fall to the ground will eventually gather here. So maybe what you heard was the intense emotion coming from someone's tears.
Okay, that's an interesting explanation. Yeah.
So, what did the voice say?
It seems to be calling out someone's name.
Huh. If you were hearing their emotions, then Paimon wonders what happened to them.
Rather than worrying about them, we should worry about my brother first.
Yeah, we're late for the magic show.
Don't let that calm look of his fool you. He tends to get pretty nervous just before a performance. So chatting with Linny might help him relax a little before he goes on stage.
Oh, right. That makes sense. Let's go in and see Linny.
Yep, let's go.
Ah, Traveler and Paimon, good to see you. I knew you two would come.
Yep, of course. We like magic.
Miss it for the world. We've been looking forward to it.
I can tell, judging by how early you've arrived. But you're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started entering the venue yet, which means now is the perfect chance for us to take you to the best seats in the house. Wait just a moment, I'll fetch the tickets.
Damn, free tickets? You're the best, Lenny. And Lynette.
The Opera House has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations. I've already reserved your seats, and here are your tickets.
Ooh, front row seats. Thanks, Linny.
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep thanking me.
It's gonna be a good magic show, I hope.
Hey, Linny, could you come over here and take a look at this?
Cowell? Simon Cowell?
I'll be right there.
Oh my god, this place. That's for, oh, the seat up there, where the red bank is probably where the Archon sits, right?
Oh, these should be our seats. Come on,
Wait, does Paimon even need to sit? She can fly. Oh, it's Levi. It's Levi. Shh, it's Levi.
Hey, traveler. Maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us. Since we're sitting together and the rest of the place is practically empty still. It's kinda awkward if we don't say anything.
You're up, Paimon. Hey, I mean, you're the one who's, you know, talking throughout the entire Archon Quest and World Quests.
Excuse me, I did not realize you felt awkward.
Oh, I'm sorry, Levi.
Terribly sorry.
Also, I would be playing on Japanese. It's just, I feel like it would be a little bit better recording as well as the viewing experience if it's in English.
I would be perfectly happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
Yes, very much so.
Oh, so you heard all of that, did ya? Boy, you sure have good ears. Paimon thought she was keeping her voice down. Wait, that's not it. Paimon's sorry. Paimon's the one who was being rude, talking under her breath like that. So let's talk, but
Oh my god. Yeah, I agree. This is getting even more awkward.
Oh, Paimon's got it. You're also here early and sitting in the front. Are you a friend of Linny's too?
A friend, you say? Well, if Mr. Linney would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to reciprocate.
Oh my god, you're so beautiful.
So you're not friends with Linny then? This is getting more awkward by the
See, this is why you just don't say anything.
Paimon nearly forgot to make her introduction. Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard of your deeds across Tavan.
Oh yeah, and probably the chaos we caused.
Etiquette, I will also introduce myself. I am...
Oh, Monsieur Nervillet.
Nervillet?
You here to see my show?
Mr. Linney. I should say it is in fact an honor for me to see your performance in person.
Wait, Nervillet?
Nervillet?
Could he be?
I saw you all chatting just now, but it seems you still don't know who Monsieur Nervillet is.
Nah, he's a character coming in 4.1. That's what I know.
Allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That seat is always reserved for him.
Oh.
It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty here in Fontaine.
Wait, so the Hydra Archon is sat opposite him, right? I think.
Ooh, sorry for being so rude just now. Paimon had no idea you were such an important person.
No offense taken. Being Chief Justice is merely what I do for work. Nearly every person has their usual reserved seat, so I'm not so special, really.
Damn, this guy is modest.
And
Alright.
by the way, I should probably let you know, even though I would prefer not to, there's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats that has been striking a pose for quite a while now.
Yeah, that's her.
I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant and impressive first impression. So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise, she may become flustered.
Yeah, it's the Hydra Archon.
Huh? Oh, it's Farina, the Hydra.
She just has a smug.
She sure has a smug and satisfied look on her face. Guess she has no idea that you saw right through her act.
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention. We may now enjoy the show.
What was that about?
So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydra Archon?
All right, please wait just a moment longer. I've pretty much finished my preparations, and the performance will start as soon as the audience has made their way to their seats.
Yay! The show's finally about to start! Paimon can hardly wait! Paimon's never seen a real live magic show before!
Let's go! Cutscene? Oh, yeah. Is that a pretty cutscene?
Oh, they're dimming the lights! The show must be starting!
Oh god, Paimon, you need to be quiet.
Sorry. Paimon will try to stay quiet.
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Linny.
Okay.
Over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
She doesn't look enthusiastic at all.
Everyone.
I know she may seem to be a little sleepy right now, but that's just a sign that she's nervous.
Whatever.
Oh.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all.
I mean...
So, I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness on the stage today.
Wait, take your vision off, right? Oh, they are actually doing it.
Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show. That way, even the gods won't be able to help us.
Oh, good point. That's what makes the show real magic.
Now, without further ado, let the show begin. Lynette will now exit the stage to make some preparations.
Is she gonna charge her batteries or something?
You might miss her, but don't worry. She'll be coming right back on stage momentarily. Perhaps in an unexpected way. I'm sure she'll be stealing the spotlight soon enough. Oh, and before I forget, there's one more thing I should say.
What is it?
You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye.
Oh, hey, pretty cutscene.
His greatest skill is making things disappear or appear. The possibilities are endless.
Empty hat? Bird? Cat? Oh.
Huh?
What? Okay. I knew it. There was bound to be a bird.
But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky.
Fire? Oh.
Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Very eyes.
Oh. Wait, what if something goes wrong though?
It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top.
Oh.
Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous.
Oh, okay.
Now.
Oof.
Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do.
Oh. What? Wait, she's still gonna be dressed, right? Where's she come?
Are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, she's still dressed. Okay, she's still dressed. Okay, that was cool. Even the Archon's impressed. Hey, that was a pretty cutscene.
What in the world just happened? How did he do that? Paimon didn't seem to do anything. Wasn't Lynette inside the water tank? How did she disappear and then reappear out of nowhere?
What a show!
If we could see easily through his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are still lacking. To appreciate magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up in trying to see that which has been intentionally hidden.
Yeah, I agree.
Believe her eyes when Lynette reappeared. Amazing.
Thank you, everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that performance. But our magical journey has only just begun. I've prepared even more astonishing surprises for everyone here. The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've
The cat! His elemental skill.
I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough, but Lynette is still my assistant after all.
Okay.
In which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations. So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky audience member.
Oh, it's gonna be us, isn't it?
Please, if my assistants could bring out the magical boxes now. There are 2 boxes and only 2 boxes. One is here and one is there in the aisle among the audience.
Okay.
I'm sure many of our clever audience members have already guessed our next magic trick. A swap. Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box. After 1 minute, we will each emerge from the opposite box.
Wait, couldn't that just be linked in a tunnel underneath and then you guys could just walk?
Now,
Oh.
please, everyone pay very close attention to the box you see here. Don't give me any chance to make a move.
Wow, how's he gonna do this? Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny have actual superpowers?
Let's watch and see.
The lucky audience member will be generated by this random number selector.
Oh god, even this is RNG.
Numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know who will be chosen to participate. Now then, let's begin. Let me see. Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations!
Oh.
You now have the chance to experience magic firsthand for an entire minute. Please, come forward. My assistant will take you beside the magic box.
Wait, what if she doesn't want to, though?
I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous.
Oh.
We've carefully arranged everything for you to be as comfortable as possible.
Okay, it looks pretty
You don't
cool.
need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the box. If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up? You might even find yourself in the Fortress of Meripede.
What?
Oh.
She's a bit nervous now.
All right. Before I enter the magic box, there is one more thing I need to ask the audience to do. Could you all give me a countdown? Like this. 60, 59, 58. Just keep counting down. You can go a little faster or slower if you like.
Okay.
I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on your voices to know when time is up. Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a tough spot.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, yeah, people can just count down really fast. I'm sure Lenny's prepared.
Oh, no, that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Let's practice together. Come on, repeat after me. 60,
60,
59,
59,
58.
58.
60, 59, 58.
That's right, perfect. Keep it going. All right, I'll see you all on the other side once you've finished counting.
I feel like something's about to go wrong.
54, 53, 52.
Oh my god, you're counting too fast.
I am counting in my head. I think things are exciting enough in here as it is.
I like this guy.
Merely a consequence of my identity and personality. Do not worry about me. Just enjoy the show.
Oh, all right. You look so serious that Paimon thought you might be feeling uncomfortable or something.
40, 39, 38. Mr. Lenny, are you all right in there? Is everything ready?
Yes, I'm fine, I'm just double-checking the direction of the magic.
Direction of the magic?
It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong places. For example, mid-air right above the audience.
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all.
I think it's all part of the show. Maybe he's just supremely confident in his abilities.
What was that noise? Did you hear it too?
Did it come from the stage? Maybe it was just to divert from our attention.
Not sure. Anyway, it doesn't seem like anyone's worried about it.
Huh.
25, 24, 23. What's wrong, Mr. Lenny? I can still hear you moving in there.
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it, but it's pitch black in here. I can't tell left from right.
This dude. Come on, Lenny.
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that. The show is what's important.
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect. Don't worry, we still have 20 seconds. Hear them counting?
19,
Oh my god.
17.
Alright.
It seems things aren't quite going as planned. I apologize, everyone.
It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I know it can be tiring to do such a long countdown. 10 seconds and change is still plenty of time.
Wait, something else.
Almost there now. Whew. Swapping two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait. Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again. 7! Hey, slow down! Honestly! Whoops! That doesn't count!
Wait, the Traveler was actually. I heard Traveler's voice. Oh. Wait, there wasn't smoke in there before. What the? Alright. Alright. Impressive. What about the other girl, though? Imagine it's Lynette that comes out of there instead. Oh! What? I don't think that's what's supposed to happen. Oh! Wait, what? Wait, did the girl? There was someone under there. I saw a hand. What?
Is this part of the show? Mr. Lenny, you're going to use magic to fix the stage now, right?
What happened?
Oh no, maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was still in that box, right?
Wait.
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No one is allowed in or out at this time.
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the God of Justice.
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this soon.
Wait, is the girl actually dead? I saw like a hand underneath the rubble.
Unfortunately, the person who is in the magic box has been pronounced dead. His name was Cowell, one of the assistants of Lenny's magic troupe.
Cowell?
Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage.
Oh no!
We are still not sure why we found Cowell in the box, rather than the guest from the audience. And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found.
No! It's the criminal that snatches girls away, right? That was mentioned before.
It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance. And there are many indications that it is
yeah, the serial disappearance thing.
Serial disappearances of young women.
Oh my god.
The serial disappearances case?
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
And to pull it off like this, in front of, including the Arca and the Chief Justice. Oh my god.
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. Really. Using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his finale.
No, it's not Lenny.
Really underestimate us that badly?
No, come on, it's not Lenny.
Say that our powerful magician, Mr. Lenny, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
What?
Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
No, this all occurred during your magic show.
Oh god, this is all going
The
wrong.
missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not? The deceased is one of your assistants, is he not? Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians making things disappear was nothing more than a provocation, a bald-faced challenge.
That can't be right.
No, it's not, it's not. I don't believe it.
He was in the box on the stage the entire time. We can even hear his voice. Besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances. He couldn't possibly mean catching himself.
He's a suspect at most.
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Lenny and his associates?
I just think that he... Well, I think it might be a little early to talk about formally pressing charges.
Okay, now she's back off a little bit.
Farina said just now makes perfect sense. Looks like she's gonna personally deliver justice.
Oh boy.
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the cover of a magic show. Lady Farina said it all.
How is everyone buying this?
I mean, of course, my dear people. But what excites me even more than the obvious truth before our eyes is the opponent I'll be facing.
Wait, it's like her personality shifted back and forth a little bit. She was like really confident and then really shy, and now she's back to confident again.
That's right. I mean you, traveler. You'll support Lenny, won't you? After all, he was the one who helped you the first time we met.
I trust Lenny.
Then there's no problem at all. You know, the traveler and I already had a duel the first time we met. But with Lenny's help, our little duel ended in a draw. But draws really are the most boring possible outcome. So, no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear
Oh my God.
loser. And what better place to hold such a riveting showdown and decide the true victor than here, on the grandest of stages, the Opera Epiclese.
It wasn't a draw. She obviously lost last time.
She did lose.
I understand. Charges have now been pressed, and as such, a trial is in order.
Oh
Well,
boy.
traveler, seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights. But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment, I would like to ask you, are you willing to act as Mr. Linney's attorney and defend him
Attorney?
in this
I'm not qualified at all. But I guess, yes I am.
Very well. The trial will be held a day from now in the Opera House. Both sides may investigate the scene to build their cases and search for the truth.
Whoa.
Lenny and his troop are all potential suspects and shall remain within the Opera House.
They actually just killed off like, well, I mean it's an NPC, but like they killed off like someone. We've never seen anyone like properly die in Genshin yet, have we?
The audience may begin to leave in an orderly fashion once they have been cleared by the guards.
A day isn't that long. Let's see what kind of case this big shot outlander can build in such a short amount of time. I'm really quite looking forward to hearing it.
I'm a bit sus of her. Like, is she really powerful or is she not actually powerful at all? I can't tell.
Sorry about everything that happened just now. Were you frightened?
I was shocked that happened. I thought that the girl was dead, but now that it's linked to the disappearance thing, oh god.
Be scared after witnessing an accident like that.
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up myself. How could this happen? And poor Cal. I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking. Tell me, do you think I could possibly be the murderer?
No, there's no.
Good to hear. Thank you so much for trusting me. I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect at this point. But if you ask me, the whole thing is mysteries layered upon mysteries, such that all that's left is confusion. I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not, and I don't know why poor Cal was in the box.
Yeah,
As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answers either. If someone tampered with my performance, then we need to figure out what they did. Even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all that off in just 1 minute.
Yes, it is very strange.
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is
What
possible.
the? Where did you get those glasses? What is going on?
Paimon bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in the city earlier.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, Paimon used her own savings to buy them. It wasn't from our travel funds.
I think they look cute on you, Paimon.
Oh.
You have good taste, Lynette.
That's the right attitude. Feeling depressed isn't going to help me now. I need to get back to my normal self. But with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially difficult for Lynette and I to prove our own innocence. Good thing you agreed to be our attorneys. Thanks for that.
I don't know what we're gonna be doing.
Yes, thank you so much.
I won't let you down.
Yeah, just leave it to us. Hello, officer. How's the investigation going?
I think they're gonna be questioning your glasses. We're Lenny and Lynette's attorneys.
I see. You must be the traveler that Lady Farina mentioned. Listen, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'd avoid getting mixed up in this whirlpool of a mess if
I kind of wanted to, and I didn't expect things to go south this fast.
Huh? What do you mean?
Come with me and you'll see.
Uh-huh.
The deceased is one of Linny's assistants, named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the troupe long, he was hardworking and everyone generally liked him. The assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged. As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smashed the box with Cowl inside it.
Yeah, but why was Cowl inside?
This is the real mystery. We've already searched the scene and were unable to find any traces of the girl. However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank. The ropes holding the tank were then burned by the pyrotechnics on stage, causing them to snap. All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard to see this as a mere accident.
Right.
If anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned, and Linny is the most likely person to have access to all these areas.
But it can't have been him. There's no way.
He doesn't have a motive.
Are you both good friends of his?
Well, you can't say we're good friends, but we've known each other for a little while.
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your trust, but even convince you to act as his attorney.
Okay, I know it sounds bad when you put it like that.
I know there's no such thing as magic.
The
real trick of a magician is holding the audience in the palm of their hand. I've seen a lot of cases, and I can tell you that people are the least reliable kind of evidence.
But that's not always true. People can also be the most reliable evidence.
Sorry, I tend to be pretty straightforward. Just know that I'm warning you for your own good. Anyway, you may investigate the scene of the crime yourselves if you're curious. Who knows, maybe you'll be able to come up with some new evidence.
You can use the case recorder. Oh, okay.
Hey, you!
Oh.
Yes, both of you! Over here!
Oh, it's Taylor Swift!
I've been on you for a while now.
Or as we know, Navia.
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you're also among those who wish to cut down the thorns and pursue the truth. No? And by the looks of it, you're not from Fontaine.
No, we're not. We're not even from Sumeru amongst them.
I don't know more about that one, but who are you?
Monster. Paimon looks so goofy with that.
Have you never heard of the Spina di Rosula?
No, I can't say I have.
Mediating disputes and providing protection to solving conundrums. You name it. Spina di Rosula does it.
Oh my gosh.
And I, Navia, have the honor of being its renowned president.
Okay, Navia.
Though those who play by our rules call me boss.
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
Oh, is the other one called Gold?
And I'm Melou.
Oh, okay.
Mademoiselle's various daily needs and affairs are under my purview.
Huh? Boss? Mademoiselle? What gives with the names?
Well, I am the second generation president. Malus and the others are still used to my previous title.
My apologies, Demoiselle. Should you prefer, boss, I will endeavor to use that instead.
Okay.
If you say so. Not that we're members of Spina di Rosula anyway.
All merely trifling details. Never mind. Now, back to the situation at hand.
So you want to investigate as well?
That's right. I've always kept an eye on the serial disappearance cases. My interest stems from a matter back from my father's time. Judging from the look of things, I find Linny an unlikely mastermind.
Really?
That's true.
I think so too.
He's just a magician. Like.
But how did you come to that conclusion?
Intuition, naturally. My unparalleled intuition.
Oh my god. Alright. Okay.
Sure was quick to point the finger at Linny without any decisive evidence whatsoever, wasn't she?
I mean, she's a bratty Hydro Archon, so... Hey, I like her, though.
It's not uncommon for her. If you remember, the Justice had to interrupt her and ask if she was pressing charges just to keep her from getting carried away. Anyway, a trial begins the moment someone levels charges. And, of course, there was no way Farina was going to back down in that situation.
Sounds more like you just don't trust the Hydro Archon.
That's sort of true.
Well, what's your opinion? I must admit that she can be interesting at times, but liking her doesn't mean that I'll blindly agree with her.
Well, when you put it like that...
Right. I've answered your question. Now, it's time you answer mine.
Wait a minute, did that answer count?
Well, I say it does. But don't worry, you won't hear any pointless questions from me. In your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an opera?
I don't think so.
Well?
And why would that be?
Doing so makes it easy for the truth to fall by the wayside. Something serious like a trial shouldn't be treated like entertainment.
See, Silver and Malus? I told you they'd be different.
Most astute of you, demoiselle. I too think that the traveler's response was most excellent.
Yeah, me too.
No matter how wonderful the script or how fervent the audience's expectations may be, the trials that go on stage here must be based in fact. And if that can be done, boss, then...
All right, that's quite enough, Malus. Anyway, I like your answer.
I like you.
With flying colors. Now, I need to make some preparations, following which our joint investigation shall commence. You two shall be my assistants.
What?
Since when did we become assistants?
I thought we were the one investigating. What?
Well, I can be the assistant, sure. Or your companion, if you like. I'm really not that fussy.
I mean, you can only be my companion if I win the 50-50 and I have enough wishes for you.
That's more like it.
I think it seems you already agreed then.
Far be it from me to brag, but I believe that Demoiselle's intuition will be instrumental in uncovering the truth. You wish to save a friend from false accusations, and we wish to unravel the disappearances. In this sense, our goals are aligned.
You have a point. Huh. You're quite the talker, aren't you?
Yeah, the Silver hasn't talked a bit yet.
And what about you over there? What do you think? You seem like you've got something on your mind.
I have nothing to add.
Oh, alrighty then.
We'll be making some preparations first. Just be sure to let us know if they start revealing Linny's tricks. Thanks!
So, are you joining on the investigation, or, Okay, so, we're finally back here, alright. Come on. Okay, that was a bit of a struggle.
So this is the rope that broke and caused the water tank to fall.
Yep, that is.
The rope looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly by fireworks?
Honestly, this should probably have used like a metal rope or something. I mean, using like a normal rope like that to hold something that heavy? I don't know if that was a good idea. So either Lenny didn't realize this was a safety concern, or...
Why are you suddenly so serious, Traveler?
I'm just looking at where the rope snapped. Oh, got that.
This bit is made from different material.
Oh, that's weird.
Burned away, but there's still a little bit of it left.
It seems to be flammable. Oh.
So if a rope meant to hold something was made with that kind of material in it, then that means...
Lenny was set up.
Wait, why don't you write all this down? Let's take notes.
What? Oh my gosh, she actually writes?
The investigation team has some new findings. Turns out there's an issue with the random number selector after all.
See, I told you. What if the machine picked some big guy's seat? You think the murderer would have still made his move then?
Probably not.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Linny and Lynette with their side of the investigation. What were you saying about the number selector? There's something wrong with it?
Yep.
You're trying to help them? That'll be a tall order.
Hey, I mean, if he's innocent.
Like a random member of the audience during his performance, right? The lucky girl that later disappeared. Well, we thought there might be a serious problem with the machine, so we had it taken away for further inspection.
It turns out that the seat number it picked wasn't random at all. The The machine picks that same number every time.
Oh.
I'm sure you already know that you have to make a reservation in advance to get a seat, regardless of whether it's a trial or some performance.
So that girl was targeted then, right?
Linny knew who would be sitting where from the very beginning.
That much checks out. Linny reserved our seats for us too.
But I don't think he would do that for a magic show though.
For Linny.
Thanks. Sorry to bother you.
Even though it's bad for Linny's case, Paimon had better write it down.
Maurice, my dude.
What are you investigating?
Oh, this location has also been cordoned off because the magic troupe members are currently considered prime suspects. The investigation team is still collecting evidence. The seats were all booked in advance, so we were able to deduce the missing woman's identity by checking the guest list.
Oh, could you tell us who she is?
Sure. It's not like this is confidential information. We will publish it later anyway when we petition the public to help us find the missing person. Her name is Halsey.
Halsey.
She's a from Fontaine who's made a bit of a name for herself.
Oh, I thought she was a musician.
Apparently, she wasn't a regular at the Opera House, but she'd been feeling some pressure with her work lately, which made her decide to come see the magic show. The magic troupe members all claim not to know her. We have looked into her social connections. It seems that she has no personal grievances or conflicts of interest with the suspects.
Yeah, I mean, why?
She wasn't related to the magic troupe at all, which matches the features of the previous serial disappearances.
Were the victims of previous cases also chosen at random?
That's how it seems to us, in any case. Apart
That's
from
not great.
young women of around the same age range, there really weren't any other connections between them.
Okay then.
Thanks for letting us know all this.
I don't need to be so formal. If you do happen to see the missing girl, please be sure to contact us. It is of utmost importance that we get to the bottom of these disappearances.
Yep. Halsey, okay. Yeah. Damn, we're like playing a detective game right now.
I see that you're investigating the area. Well, it just so happens that I'm interested too.
Oh, are you the
If you find
opposition?
new and interesting leads, be sure to share them with me, all right?
We don't have too many thoughts yet.
Then why don't I tell you my hypothesis
Yeah,
first?
let's hear it.
The way I see it. And I'll start it with that loud thud.
The thud? Oh, you mean the sound that happened during the countdown?
Yes, exactly. It wasn't terribly loud, but I suspect that most people heard it.
Yeah, we still don't know what that
Everyone was
is.
awaiting the results of Linny's trick with bated breath, so no one paid it much mind. But now that the incident has happened, the thud has become an important clue. I'm of the opinion that it may have been the sound of Linny's accomplice.
Okay.
Lynette, perhaps. Jumping atop the water tank or something like that. And when the pyrotechnics went off, she cut the rope, sending the water tank crashing down.
Okay, but she would everyone would be able to see her on the rope, right? At the top.
Wasn't the noise we heard too loud for that?
Perhaps the balance wasn't right, leading to a particularly rough landing.
Then wouldn't the water tank have started to swing a bit in that case?
Oh, that's true. I suppose I must reconsider.
That does remind Paimon though. What was with that sound?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Sorry, but no one can freely enter or exit the Opera House at the moment.
I literally exited it by teleporting
Register
out.
your identity with us first.
No, we're not leaving. We're representing Linny and Lynette as attorneys, so we're investigating the case.
Yep, that's what we're doing.
Were you always guarding this entrance?
Yes. After the Chief Justice gave the order, everyone coming in or out must undergo a strict inspection. So, the missing girl couldn't have left from here. At least, not from that point on.
What about during the show?
I doubt there was much opportunity then.
Okay, well, I guess.
So sure.
Well, because I was in charge of security near the entrance at that time, I couldn't see Linny's performance from here, which was quite a shame. Just my luck. But still, I did not abandon my post, and I stayed put no matter how loud the applause was. If someone had so much as even approached the door, I would have noticed it, let alone if they had tried to leave.
I guess you're good at your job then.
We Melazines are good at that sort of thing, you know.
I don't doubt everyone.
So, it's safe to say the girl couldn't have left through here. Alright, thank you for your help. This will be useful info.
Okay, well, now I'm confused. Where did the murderer come from and where did he go with the girl?
Understood. Then I will be going with you. Just so you're aware, I will be monitoring your actions and making notes as necessary.
Oh boy.
Very good. Thanks for being so agreeable. I'd pull a rose out of my hat as a gift for you if I could.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea when you're under
You may
investigation.
spare the pleasantries. I'm just doing my job.
You've arrived. Who's this?
Yeah, Taylor Swift.
Me? I'm Spina di Rosula's guardian angel. If you've got a problem, I've got the firepower.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got a little carried away there. Call me Navia. I'm a partner of theirs, and will be helping investigate this whole situation. And these are my companions. Would you mind if they join as well?
God.
Fine by me.
Oh, new helpers? I would be most grateful.
Lynette is just, I don't know. She doesn't really care that much.
Well, let's just say we're tagging along. It's not every day you get to see the secrets behind magic performed on such a large scale.
I appreciate your kind interest. Come with me. We'll be heading below stage.
Oh, are we gonna see the tunnel? It's gotta be a tunnel for the trip, right?
Huh? Below stage?
Yes, a world of secrets is hidden beneath this magic box,
Yep.
prepared specifically for this switcheroo trick. But before I reveal everything, you should have a look first. Notice anything strange here?
No. It's just the box with the door.
I'm not trying to be dramatic. Remembering the details of a trick will help you understand the methods used to perform it more easily.
Huh. Weren't there balloons and other decorations here? Where did all that go?
I mean, it's a different box, right?
Good eye. That said, you're still far from discovering the answer.
The back of the door isn't the same.
The back? You mean the inside of the door? What's different about it? Paimon didn't notice anything.
Yeah, I didn't notice either, I'm gonna be honest.
Very good indeed. I thought you might not be able to catch that, given that you were sitting in the first row. The back of this door was patterned. Those patterns are now gone, replaced by a smooth wooden board.
Oh.
So, if you put 2 and 2 together, what do you get?
There's another box inside this one?
Exactly.
What?
All right, let's go. I'll tell you how it works as we head down.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so there was a passageway under the magic box.
And this passage links the two boxes together. But how did he go from one box to the other box like in 2 seconds?
I knew you'd figure out most of it as soon as you saw this place. The 2 magic boxes are positioned right above the 2 entrances of the tunnel. See this flatbed trolley?
Oh, he used a trolley and it's like a lift?
The box with the lucky audience member in it would be shuttled over to the other side using the trolley.
But she would see everything though, right?
This trolley can raise and lower and even rotate, ensuring that the box will face in the right direction.
Oh.
So that's the purpose of the box inside another box.
Precisely. The inner box would descend after the audience member was put inside and be moved along the trolley, all while the outer box would remain on stage as if nothing had ever changed.
Oh, okay, I get it. So she would still be in the inner box, so she can't see everything. She can still hear while she's like moving along the trolley. Okay, I'm dumb for not figuring that out earlier. Okay, I see.
Once the box was lowered, the trolley would store some energy through this device here, with which it would complete the rest of the steps. The audience member would only be able to feel some slight movements in the dark, and by the time she walked out, she would already be back on stage.
Then what about your side of the trick?
Right. You were talking that whole time, and you even came out for a moment near the end.
Ah, yes. A phonograph operated by Lynette was used to achieve that effect.
A phonograph? What?
My assistant and I had already scripted our conversation beforehand. When the countdown began, I had already gone to the opposite box via a tunnel using that ladder.
What?
And what about Lynette? Where was she?
I was in the mezzanine space in the back of the box.
What?
Oh, interesting.
I'm so...
That's how we were able to coordinate Linny's lines with the assistant. And by the way, I was the one who walked out of the box at the end.
Huh?
I mean, we are twins. All it takes is a change of clothes and no one can tell who's who.
Wait, that wasn't Lenny? That was Lynette who actually came out of the box? Oh.
And that's my favorite part of this trick. Only Lynette and I can perform it.
So that's how it all worked. Wow.
She was really convincing as Lenny, I guess.
More amazing than the last.
I could tell a lot of thought was put into this.
Lynette would briefly walk out of the box and then go back in, jumping into the tunnel and escaping before the box on the trolley could finish ascending.
Oh my god, that's still kind of dangerous though.
And then I walk out of the other box in the audience area, and the trick would be complete. The operative word here being would.
Yeah.
As you saw, Cal was in the box, not our audience member. She, on the other hand, mysteriously vanished.
We really don't know how that happened.
If not for that interlude, this would have been an astonishing trick. I probably never would have figured out how you pulled it off.
I mean, I kind of guessed the tunnel part, but not like this elaborate, I guess.
And yet, to think that someone was able to use this magic trick to commit a crime. Could we have a look around? I think we can come up with some more leads.
Yes, let us play detective more.
So Lenny and Lynette are not permitted to stay here. I'll escort them back up.
Okay.
Yes, of course. No need to be so strict now. I won't disappear into thin air, you know.
But like, if this was real life, like these people would never like be astonished by magic tricks again because like they know how, well, at least how this one's done, which is kind of sad.
Thanks, everyone. We're counting on you.
Oh my god, that's a lot of investigation stuff. Vase. Oh, broken vase.
The floor is wet. Please be careful not to slip.
Okay, but we can see that.
Which? Why would there be water here?
Maybe it was for a trick. Nah, there's no way.
Paimon knows. It's one of those tricks where you pour water into a jug and then flip the jug over only for the water to disappear.
No, it's not this.
Here's a broken vase. Huh. Did the trolley knock it down while moving?
That can't be. The trolley moves along tracks from start to finish. It couldn't have hit the vase at this distance.
I think it's probably the killer or the suspect was here. I don't know.
Let's note this down too and think about it later.
Broken flower vase.
Huh. What's this?
It's like a hook.
Looks like a hook tied to the end of a rope. Huh? There's all kinds of odds and ends here.
Lenny didn't mention this earlier, yeah.
Perhaps it was a prop for a different trick. But why would it have been left here?
Whatever it is, let's make a note of it first.
So, was the killer down here while the trick was happening? Because no one would be down here to see, right? Other than Lynette when she escapes down here?
Oh, these are the clothes that the lady chosen from the audience was wearing, right?
Oh.
Her clothes are here, but she's nowhere to be found.
Okay, so I'm guessing when the trolley was moving, the killer probably was down here, took her, put Cowl into the box, and then left with her somehow. Lenny didn't mention the guest having a wardrobe change. No, he didn't.
Do you really need to do that if you're kidnapping them? Ugh, this is so confusing. Paimon doesn't want to be a detective anymore. What is this place?
Looks like
It seems someone could fit through here.
Huh. Could this have been the suspect's escape route?
Yep, that's most likely it.
Perhaps. But if they had to pull another person with them, the space would be too narrow.
No, they could like go in first and drag the other person, or like they could tie the other person's arm to their foot and then like crawl while dragging them. I don't know.
There are no other ways in or out of here.
I feel like that's the only way. Yeah.
You're right. Let Paimon write that down.
I like detective parts of games.
Well, we've ascertained the state of the crime scene. Let's find a place to sort out our findings once Malus returns. It seems to me that there are several things that don't add up here.
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle.
Yes, what did you do?
What did the guard say? Did the criminal escape through the vent?
They believe the odds of that are very low, since the vent leads to the Opera House's basement.
Oh.
The guards have checked the area carefully. No one left through the basement during the performance or after the incident, and no one was found hiding there.
Okay, well, there goes my theory about the vent.
So the tunnels become like a secret chamber then. You know, like the kind you usually see in novels.
It would seem so.
The plot thickens. Halsey's disappearance and Cowell's death are both quite inexplicable.
Wait, you don't think they're still in here?
So confident in
Surely.
their accusation. All the current evidence points toward Linny and Lynette.
Oh, God.
In other words, the charges are very likely to be upheld unless we make some considerable progress.
Charges and then trial. So if the charges are upheld, they'll announce a sentence?
That's right. This is how a trial goes in the Opera House. During the proceedings, the Chief Justice and the Oratrice will hear statements from both sides.
Okay.
That's right. This is how indemnitium is produced. The statements from both sides, the defenses from attorneys, witness testimonies, and even the audience's emotions will all be projected on the Oratrice.
Oh my God, okay.
Simply, it's as if the Oratrice has its own will and is a judge in its own right.
This also precludes any kind of favoritism on the part of the Chief Justice. Not that this has ever happened anyway.
Fascinating.
Once both sides have finished speaking, the Chief Justice will make his final decision. This, too, will be used by the Oratrice as a reference. Then, finally, the Oratrice will be consulted by officials. The result it returns is the will of justice itself.
Okay.
So that machine is the one that actually decides? Paimon thought Neuvillette called the shots.
Imagine the disappearances is actually because of the machine, right? Isn't that what happened in like iRobot? Like all the murders was actually because of I mean, spoiler alert, the AI.
In practice, there is very little difference.
I don't know, could be.
Always come to the same judgment, which is why people have great faith in the Chief Justice. Ah, yes, the guards also asked me to convey that none of us will be allowed to leave this place before the trial.
Okay, how are we supposed to eat food?
Why?
I'll just teleport out.
Because we've chosen to act as the twins' proxies. That makes us persons related to the case.
They're concerned that we might be colluding with outside parties, or that we might find outside help to disrupt the case. And even if that were not so, it could prove problematic if we happen to spread key information about the case ahead of time.
I'm ready to break out at any time.
You can't. No.
Paimon thinks they have a point. That said, are they providing food?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I just hope you don't mind the lack of options. I'm afraid that catering to all tastes is not in the cards, nor is any guarantee of balanced nutrition.
Now's not the time to be picky.
In that case, let's just sort out our findings together here. Pity. I was hoping to take you to try some of Fontaine's famous desserts, too.
Okay, now you're making me really hungry.
I mean, what better way to properly think through our findings than over some tea and sweets?
Huh. Breaking out suddenly doesn't seem like such a bad idea.
Okay, Paimon.
Just kidding. Paimon will still do her best, even if there are no snacks.
What do you mean, no snacks? Of course we'll have snacks.
Oh.
If we cannot buy some, then we'll simply make some.
Wait, can you actually cook in here?
Here? But how?
Understood, Demoiselle. Everyone, please come with me.
Wait, even if you could cook, where would you get ingredients from?
Wait, you're carrying a portable stove with you?
Where were you storing that?
Yes, I must be prepared to meet the Demoiselle's baking needs whenever the fancy strikes her.
I have eggs, sugar, and almonds at the ready.
What the?
Good work, you two. Then I'll get to it. Please sit tight for a moment. You'll get to taste my awesome snacks soon enough.
What?
These three are quite the interesting.
Yeah. Oh.
Paimon thought it smelled good while it was still in the oven.
Oh my God.
Better now. Paimon can't stop drooling. From the way you had these two guys carrying all that stuff around, Paimon thought you'd have them do more during the baking process.
Oh, I mean, they probably stored these in like the magic pocket things. I don't know, maybe.
But you ended up doing the entire thing by yourself. Beating the egg whites, grinding almonds, everything.
I was applauding.
I was
And
pulled.
I was giving encouraging smiles.
That's not quite what Paimon meant, but okay.
Paimon was just thinking. Aren't you worried about getting your fancy dress dirty, beating egg whites and baking like this?
Well, I don't think it's carved in stone anywhere that fancy ladies can only read books, sip tea, ride horses, and play the piano. I just really enjoy making snacks.
Hey, you do you, girl. Yeah.
Don't underestimate beating egg whites, by the way. It's a real arm workout. You also need to beat
Oh,
them
yeah.
just the right consistency, or your macarons will crack.
Yeah, I'm sure you have experience with that arm workout.
Anyway, give these a try. Fresh out of the oven. There's 3 for each of us.
Only 3?
Okay, Paimon.
Well, eating too many sweet treats might send all that sugar to your head. You wouldn't be able to think clearly about the case on a sugar rush, would you?
I mean, I don't have a problem with
Ready to be
it.
served as well. This is Demoiselle's favorite. Strong black tea with a floral fragrance that clears the mind and lifts the spirit.
Thank you.
No need for concern. I'm merely doing as I should.
All right then. Down to business. As Paimon mentioned previously, the tunnel seems to be something of a secret chamber.
Yup.
However, we can assume that Linny and Lynette were not alone within it. Some criminal also occupied its sealed confines.
Maybe the criminal was hiding in the vent, waiting for the opportunity, but I still don't know how they would escape. So that's still a question.
The magician twins could have committed the crimes, of course, but they lack any logical motive.
Exactly. Why would they do such a thing right when everyone was watching?
So apart from the twins, we're left with 2 other people, the missing girl and the deceased. Huh.
The flower vase and the thud we heard during the performance could indicate some altercation between Halsey and the criminal in the tunnel.
Yeah.
Resulting in the shattering of the vase,
Huh.
the discarding of her clothes, and her abduction. Perhaps the criminal thought that since she was chosen from the crowd, she would be too easy to identify if she was still wearing the same clothes.
Oh.
Paimon thinks that makes sense, but the real trouble is...
There's no evidence that this third person even exists.
True.
Hmm.
None of the clues we found thus far support the existence of this third person. But the only people left to consider are both technically victims. Whether it's the missing girl, Halsey, or poor Cowl.
Huh. Could Halsey have secretly made modifications to the magic props in order to murder Cowl before making her escape?
I don't know if she would do that, but she had no way of knowing how the magic trick works. Yeah.
That's right. And even if she had tampered with the setup, she would need to understand the entire trick to pull it off. Nor does she have any motive. The guard said that she has never had any dealings with the magic troop's members.
Oh, God.
Were we not thorough enough in our search? From the sound of things, this is turning into an impossible case.
Maybe it has something to do with the hook. I don't know.
Macarons are amazing though, Navia. They smell great. They're nice and crisp and super sweet.
They are my specialty after all. And I see you've already had 5 of them.
Paimon?
5? Oh, that can't be right. Paimon only counted 3, honest.
Please don't worry about it. At my age, a few less sweets might actually be a good thing.
No. Being greedy is one thing, but Paimon knows how to count. Besides, Paimon knows that if she ate too many, then others wouldn't have enough.
Oh, it's fine. Everyone knows how much you love eating.
Wait, even you don't believe Paimon? How could you? Paimon ate those 2 extra macarons. Then may they turn into stone in her stomach.
All right, we get it. Well, I suppose one of us might have gotten too engrossed in our chat and eaten them by mistake. No big deal. Malus, set up the stove again if you would.
Wait, she's gonna make more?
Making sure everyone gets 3 macarons, of course.
Oh, there's really no need to do that. Yeah?
Exactly. We don't want to trouble you.
As you wish, Demoiselle.
What?
And I have the egg, sugar, and almonds.
Okay.
Well, this really is your hobby, huh?
Wait, I'm confused. What was all that about? It does seem like Paimon's telling the truth.
Well, that's it for snack time. I'm going to have another look around the area. I don't know what we're looking for yet, but we've still got some time. As attorneys, I suggest the two of you think the case over again.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Awkward if you got all tongue-tied on stage during the trial.
Yeah, that would actually be really awkward. Yep.
Thanks for your help and for the snacks.
It was nothing. A small task for the Spina di Rosula. Silver, Malus, it's time to go. I'll be back if I find anything new.
Okay, well, this is not going anywhere in terms of investigation. Alright, time for the trial, y'all.
What do we do? The whole situation is so confusing.
I do have some thoughts.
Good plan. Impossible things don't just happen. We'll get to the truth one way or another.
Just relax. Even if everyone else suspects Lenny and Lynette, at least we will be supporting them from the stands. Besides, I doubt Farina understands any more about what happened than we do.
I think she will say she does.
Navia. Well, we'll be going then.
Best of luck to you.
I'm a bit nervous. Are they actually gonna ask us questions that we have to answer them? Oh boy.
Finally, you're back. Well, how did your investigation go?
I don't know how to tell you this.
To be honest, you might be disappointed.
Yeah.
No. We're already very grateful that you were willing to help.
Well now, don't you all look disappointed. Don't tell me that your investigation came up empty-handed.
Oh, brother. Okay.
That was to be expected, of course. The guilty can never produce proof of their innocence.
Come on. Give us some credit.
I shall be terribly disappointed should you, my most anticipated foe, concede so.
No, we're friends. We should be friends. We're not foe. Just you wait.
Since both parties are present, I declare that the trial regarding the magic show incident is now in session.
Is there anyone Oh, there is actually people watching. Okay.
Firstly, in order for the audience to understand the causes and results of the incident, could we please have Mr. Linney explain the trick?
No, everyone's gonna find out the truth of magic.
I will explain while Lynette demonstrates on stage. All the necessary items have been prepared.
Thank you, Mr. Linney. In that case, I take your statement to be that you ran to and remained hidden within the magic box in the audience stands once the trick began, and thus could not have committed the crime. Is this correct?
Yes.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
In that case, I call upon the prosecution. Lady Farina, do you wish to refute his statement in any way?
She's probably gonna say yeah.
Of course I do.
Uh.
Allow me to take the first shot and break this case wide open. Mr. Linney is clearly lying.
No, we're having the objection pointing thing again.
There is no way you could have been in the box the whole time if you were to abduct Halsey and murder Cowell. In fact, I'd say you were hardly in that tunnel at all.
What?
That is simply your hypothesis based on the presumption that I'm guilty.
Oh, is that so?
What are these transitions?
What did you hear while you were inside your box?
The roaring countdown of the crowd, of course. That's how I kept track of the time and built anticipation for the finale.
And you didn't hear anything else at all? Nothing that might leave an impression of any kind?
Uh-huh.
Nothing.
I see. But when the count reached 30 seconds or so, there was a thud. One so loud that I believe practically everyone heard it.
Oh, that's a bit sus. Oh.
Hey, hang on. Something's not right here.
Yeah, how can Lenny not know about that sound?
Yeah, I'm sure he could have heard a noise that loud from inside the box.
Wait, no, is Lenny actually sus?
I was right by the box and I definitely heard the thud.
Oh. Oh, the scales are tipping. They probably represent the oratrice's stance on the trial.
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to use the words of the magician himself. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. Indeed, it seems his alibi can also collapse in the blink of an eye.
Okay, Farina, alright.
Of course, I have armed myself to do far more than smash your alibi. confidence cannot go unfounded, and my foundations are rock solid.
You're great. I like you.
Tell me, aren't you and Lynette actually from the House of the Hearth?
What?
The House of the Hearth?
They're Fatui? No way. Get out of here. What?
No wonder they did something like this.
So the serial disappearances were the Fatui's doing. Now it all makes sense.
Wait, what?
I've got a feeling that what happened on stage probably wasn't just an accident.
That's irrelevant. Our identities have nothing to do with what happened.
What?
Indeed. Then perhaps you could tell us everything that happened during that 1 minute. Your first priority is to prove yourself innocent after all. I'm sure there is little that needs to be kept secret now.
Wait, how does that hat stay on your
Your
head?
script already has holes in it.
That hat is barely on your head, but it's sticking to your head like it's got glue on it. I don't know. I don't understand. What's going on? How is he Fatui?
The Outlander is speechless. My, oh my, don't they look
Whoa.
flabbergasted? Now comes the infighting and discord, I suppose. This was almost too easy.
I want to see her fight. If she can fight. I hope she can fight, because, like, she's an Archon. And I'm hoping she's OP.
Good thing I made all those preparations. Seems the all-nighter I pulled last night is really paying off.
What preparations?
Hey, Linny, why didn't you tell us this before?
Wait, what? He's not. No, he's not part of Fatui. What?
Order. Mr. Linney, allow me to re-establish the facts. Lady Farina has raised 2 points. First, when the thud was heard in the Opera House, you were neither in the box nor the tunnel. Second, you and Ms. Lynette are both members of the House of the Hearth. Are these claims true?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Chow was here. I almost forgot about that.
Please answer my question, Mr. Linney.
I'm sorry.
What?
Yes, they're true, Your Honor.
What? Wait, what's going on?
I knew it.
Well, that's it. We might as well move on to the sentencing already.
What should we do now?
Permission to speak, Your Honor?
Granted.
My client has withheld some key information.
In that case, what is your request?
I request a brief adjournment. There are things that must be discussed.
Is that really necessary? They're already as good as guilty.
No, stop!
And deceived their own attorneys. What is there left to discuss?
Order, I say.
Yeah, listen to Levi.
Your request is reasonable, and we shall adjourn. This trial will reconvene in 1 hour.
So you would stick to Mr. Linney's defense even after knowing what you do now? You certainly have more professionalism than I thought. In that case, my dear audience, let's allow the joy of victory to steep for a little while longer.
Oh my gosh. Okay, please explain. Come on.
Well, this is awkward. I didn't think the Hydro Archon would dig all that up. I'm sorry, Traveler and Paimon.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. What?
Paimon just knew where to start. We trusted you two. We based our entire reasoning on the assumption that you weren't bad guys.
Okay, I still don't think they're bad guys.
Set the wrong tone or anything, but Paimon's really mad.
I'm very sorry. I know you're angry, and reasonably so, but please, let me explain. I know you've clashed with the Fatui several times before. I wouldn't be surprised if just hearing the word is enough to make you upset. But our organization is very, very large, and the Harbingers have very different personalities and goals.
Right now, we want to save people. As many as we can.
That's right. I'm sure we're on the same page when it comes to this nation and the disaster that its people might face. I knew if it weren't for our respective identities, we could become good friends. That's why I didn't wish to flat out lie to you, but chose to hide some details instead. The truth is very important. Being completely transparent about everything would see us spending more effort than we need to.
How can we know this isn't all just another lie?
Right.
Yeah.
So you be the judge. Heck, if I were you, I fear that I'd even struggle to trust me at this point.
Y'all are seriously Fatui?
You met a Fatus who works as a magician, a trickster by trade. All by coincidence, too. But still, I'm asking you to trust me. I am no criminal. At least, not in this case.
Sorry. Please forgive us.
Well, you both say that, but...
Okay, where did you actually go while the trick was being performed? Yeah, I thought you were in the box.
Let's hear your answer first, and no lies now.
Of course. I'll answer any question you ask.
Oh, we suddenly got light in the room.
We've been trying to find out how the Oratrice operates. We want to know why it has a consciousness. Why can it deliver sentences accurately? During our investigations, we learned that the machine's core is beneath it.
Okay.
From that moment on, Lynette and I have been designing this box swap trick with the objective of getting close to the core.
Uh-huh.
Is that why you needed a whole minute?
That's right. In truth, the audience would take about 75 seconds to count down from 60, while I would only need 15 to get to the opposite box.
Wait, the audience will take 75 seconds to count down to 6. Okay.
So, after jumping into the tunnel, I accessed the Opera House basement via the vent, and went to investigate the room in which the core is stored.
That air vent was created during the construction of the tunnel specifically to execute this step.
What did you find?
Well, nothing. As soon as I reached that room and was about to investigate, I heard someone's voice.
Oh.
Which should have been impossible, of course. I was quite certain that I was the only one in the room.
Oh, was it the machine?
That voice seemed to recognize me and tried to speak to me. I chose to err on the side of caution and retreated the way I came. On the way back, I saw the broken vase and the clothes on the ground, but the countdown was almost finished, so there wasn't time to give it any thought. After that, the homicide occurred just as you saw.
Yo, this is scary, actually.
That explains why you didn't hear the thud.
But why do you want to understand how the Oratrice operates?
Because of that prophecy I told you about, of course. We must know all we can about this nation's secrets in order to deal with that prophesized crisis.
The thing is that, can he even bring this up in court? If he brings this up and he's like investigating the core, I feel like that's still a crime.
That's the only way we can save everyone.
So, there you have it. The whole truth. I swear, I didn't hide anything from you this time. It was never my wish to proceed under this cloud of mistrust either. But like I said earlier, you can be the judge. If you want to leave because you don't trust the Fatui, there's nothing I can do to stop you.
Well, Trevor,
Oh god, I'm so confused.
I will follow your lead however you choose.
I believe in the facts. I will defend you from these charges.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for giving us a chance.
The current problem is that the scales are tipped pretty badly against you two. If we want to refute the Hydro Archon's accusations, we're gonna need a seriously watertight defense.
Actually, we already have the key evidence we need.
Huh?
What? The adjournment's almost over. Let's go back. Say your thoughts.
Oh, Paimon thinks she gets what you mean.
Okay, I clearly am more dumb than Paimon. Okay, are we just gonna spit this out in the court?
Both parties have returned to their positions. Let us continue the trial. When last we left off, Mr. Linney acknowledged the new evidence presented by Lady Farina as fact. Therefore, Lady Farina may continue stating her reconstruction of the events.
Okay.
That took long enough. Now then, if everyone would lend me their attention, at this stage, let's revisit that scene from Linney's perspective.
Oh my god. Wait.
As the countdown began, he entered the tunnel.
Okay.
When the flatbed trolley passed, he opened the box and got into an altercation with Halsey, which caused the loud thud.
Oh my gosh.
He did not realize that this sound could be heard by everyone in the Opera House, which is why he claimed earlier that he could not hear the sound. Finally,
Okay.
he used the vase to knock her out. before making her change clothes to prevent others from recognizing her. At this time, Cowl arrived in the tunnel, having heard that strange noise, and caught Lenny red-handed.
I like the art of Lenny just punching Cowl.
So Lenny proceeded to knock him out too before stuffing him into that box. Afterward, Lenny passed the unconscious Halsey to his accomplice through the magic box in the audience stands, before operating the devices such that Cowl's death would be ruled an accident.
Okay, but like, no one, the guards already said no one escaped, right? So how could they, you know, have taken the girl somewhere while Lenny and Lynette is still here?
And there you have it. That's the truth behind what happened.
Does the defendant's side have any objections to Lady Farina's description of the events?
I guess I do.
Lady Farina is the order of events. What Lenny experienced and what he saw.
Oh, we got to hear Traveler. Okay. Oh gosh. I mean, he did enter the tunnel, right? I'm assuming this one, Lenny. Okay, he headed to the chamber containing the ore. Oh gosh. No, it's this one, right?
According to Lenny, he left via the vent after entering the tunnel. He couldn't have had that altercation with Halsey.
And then this one, was Lenny really in the tunnel at the time? Oh. What if I failed? I guess this?
Lenny went to the room that contains the Oratrice's core. This is the actual truth.
Right, and then this part is the dress, right? He was confused about the dress.
Lenny did not take
part
in the underground altercation. He only witnessed traces of the aftermath.
Attention!
Oh.
Ace Detective Paimon has something to say!
Okay.
When the countdown started, Lenny did indeed go into the tunnel.
Oh my gosh.
But he immediately used a vent to access the Opera House basement.
This is so cool.
Where the underground core of the Oratrice is stored. Once he reached that area, he heard a voice in what should have been an empty room. Since he felt something was amiss, he returned immediately. The crime scene had already developed by the time he reached the tunnel again, and in order to complete the magic trick, he did not remain there for any length of time.
I like this by Paimon, actually.
He reached the surface, and that was when the accident happened from his point of view. Therefore, he's innocent.
Alright. Okay. Success, baby, let's go. I'm not as dumb as I thought.
Paimon did it. Paimon actually managed.
Paimon's blushing.
Wasn't it awesome?
In other words, you believe that he knew nothing of the incident?
That's right.
Moreover, I believe my opposition's reasoning is flawed.
My reasoning?
The on-stage equipment was clearly tempered with in a premeditated fashion.
If that's the case, then if Cowl hadn't entered the tunnel, who was the entire setup meant to kill?
Oh, that's true.
Assuming that what you say is true, Lenny only needed to kidnap the young girl to cause a new disappearance case. What would the point of killing someone on stage be?
Oh, they have a point.
Yeah.
That's right, you tell them! And that's why they're partners of mine. They've managed to turn things around.
Yeah.
Oh, well, your denial is very strident. I'll give you that. But what proof do you have to back your claim?
Do you happen to remember?
Of course I do. If he had been in the magic box the whole time, how could he have not heard that sound?
But he wasn't, right?
You're saying that he wasn't?
Right. Your claim has now become my weapon. Okay. Your claim has also become a critical clue. Wait, what? Which is the evidence that Lenny wasn't in the tunnel when the crime took place? Okay. It's this.
Are you sure we don't need to give this more thought?
Okay, yeah. Sorry, yeah, no. No, yeah. It's this.
That's right! Lenny wasn't in the box or in the tunnel. That's why he didn't hear anything strange during the performance.
Right.
This assistant via the vent. The same clue you used to disprove his alibi has now become the best proof! How do you like that?
Alright, okay, Paimon is actually pretty charming in this Archon Quest.
Well played. To think you'd use such logic.
Hey, I mean...
Well then, if it wasn't Linny who committed the crimes, then who was it?
The murder... What do you mean the murderer was? We don't know. Oh god, logic chain. Oh. How did the culprit trigger the onstage accident? The guards of the... Right, so Lenny gave the detailed account of how the trick was supposed to work by using the box inside the box, and the idea was for the box containing the audience member to be transported across via a tunnel underneath, and Lenny himself would also use this tunnel to get to the other side. Having changed her outfit, Lynette and her assistant would take charge of the onstage interaction. Maybe it's her assistant. The clothes belonging to Halsey, the lady who went missing, were found in the tunnel. The reason for this remains unknown. Okay. Who was the only person who could possibly have committed the crime? It's not Halsey.
The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment.
But then he died?
Halsey is the missing person and an ordinary audience member. Or...
No, it's not her. It can't be her.
All along.
What about this one?
Been a third person involved? Is that really a possibility?
Surely it's not Cowell.
Linny's assistant.
What? He tempered the equipment and then got himself killed? No, no.
Are you serious?
So, no, I'm not serious. I was...
The killer was, in fact...
Wait.
Cowell, the deceased!
Oh,
Wait. Are we...
so, how interesting. Let's hear your...
It says hypothesis correct, so I don't know.
What we must do next is recreate the truth. What Cowell did, and how he went from would-be perpetrator to victim.
Was I actually correct in that? Okay.
No one entered or left the opera house through its entrances. So, where would the criminal have wanted to take Halsey?
Is this one?
It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would likely have bumped into Linny as well.
That's true. What about this one?
We heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment.
Oh, no, yeah, it's fine. It's incorrect. I'm sorry.
A few minutes later.
Halsey's clothing was...
there we go. What? Okay, the criminal must have understood the methods behind Lenny's magic trick and must have been in a position to easily modify the equipment. Leaving aside how he died, Cowell had all the means to commit the crime at his disposal. The strange noise could likely have been the sound of Cowell and Halsey struggling. Lenny was not in the tunnel for 1 minute. This would have given time for Cowell to bring Halsey out of the magic box in the audience stands. But according to the guard's testimony, no one entered or left the opera house, so even if he had taken her, there'd be no means of exiting. Exiting from the box would have been a full view of the audience, pretty much guaranteeing they would be discovered.
What's wrong, Traveler? Are you still having trouble figuring things out?
Yeah, where did Halsey go, though? Where in the world did Halsey go?
I see how it is. So this was all just a bluff. And here I thought you had something to show for it.
No, I got something to show for it.
Still far from the truth.
No?
Look, since we're at a dead end, why not consider a different track? Just like the trick as it transpired, the end result must have been utterly different from the magician's initial design.
If only we knew how Halsey disappeared.
Well, that would be nice, but the tunnel only has 3 exits, and none of them seem very likely. And it's not like this is a magic trick where you can just make a real live person disappear. You know, like you did from that water tank, Lynette.
Escaping from the water. Could it have been the water? Wait, what?
Excuse my interruption, dear opponents, but do you not see that the crowd is growing impatient? There is no greater sin in this opera house than an awkward delay in the performance.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, no. Can you step back, please?
If the defense is unable to make further effective arguments, we will move on to the next.
No, I got something. I swear. Hold on a second.
Lenny was not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave our criminal ample time.
The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal.
Yeah.
The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment.
I agree. Oh, the last piece. Where did the missing Halsey go?
20 minutes later.
This is what I meant. This is what I meant.
Not broken by chance.
She's water? No, okay, no, it's fine, it's fine. No, yeah.
Paimon gets it! It all comes together if Halsey disappeared instead of being kidnapped. Lynette escaped from the water tank, vanishing gradually and leaving only clothes behind.
Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb.
If there's a similar method where a person could be transformed into water...
Oh, just a moment, please. I do hope you know how preposterous you sound at the moment.
Okay, just imagine the Ocelor comes out as a playable character and her ult turns her into a water ball or something.
How could a person ever be transformed into water? This is reality we're talking about here, not some magic trick.
I request that we examine Cowell's personal effects.
Must we really? I should think that of anyone. Your friend Linny already knows this truth very well. Magic tricks are ultimately just illusions and misdirection. But Halsey's disappearance is very real. We're talking about two completely different things.
Even so, I trust the traveler's judgment.
Wait, really?
The truth must be out there somewhere. Perhaps some new line of reasoning may open if we try to gather all the focal points that don't make sense. Since Cal was the deceased, we haven't placed much attention on him. But given that we aren't making much progress with the case, it wouldn't hurt to have a look at his belongings, would it?
That's true.
People really do come up with all sorts of harebrained schemes.
Okay, come on, girl.
The way I see it, your suggestion that we broaden the scope of our investigation is nothing but a tactic for stalling the trial.
Nevertheless, I believe that this is a reasonable request on the part of an attorney. Since the trial does indeed appear to be at an impasse, I believe that additional evidence may help us make more progress.
Yo, what a chat. Yo, this guy, I like this guy.
Please step into the lounge and examine the personal effects of the deceased, Cowell.
Okay. What we got?
We are still examining the items, but we have already made critical progress that we feel must be shared with everyone post-haste. We discovered several test tubes of fluid within Cowell's baggage, each labeled separately.
Oh.
The notebook in his backpack claims that these fluids are water from the Primordial Sea.
The Primordial Sea?
The note's contents also indicate that Cowell belonged to an organization that sells illegal drugs.
Okay.
Accomplice. The notebook has many entries concerning safe usage of these fluids, in which the keyword dissolve appears many times. One of these tubes was labeled Opera Epiclese, along with yesterday's date. It is empty.
Oh!
The notes also state that these dissolution properties work exclusively on people from Fontaine. It's likely that Halsey was chosen as some sort of test subject.
Wait, so she actually turned into water?
As such, we believe that the defense's hypothesis is, in fact, supported by sufficient evidence.
You gotta be kidding! People dissolving into water?
Could something so ridiculous actually be true?
Wait a moment. This reminds me of a certain prophecy, but it's just a coincidence, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know about that anymore.
If people can become water, does that mean that the water tank's real use was as a means to hide water stains? And if Cowell was targeting that girl... Wait just a minute. Could that mean... You two, with me, quick!
Demoiselle, wait! What about your partners?
Let's go. Just trust me.
Order! Order!
Oh. Yeah.
It is undeniable that further examination of the deceased's personal effects has yielded some surprising results, but we cannot yet verify the veracity of these clues. Still, let us assume that these clues are indeed authentic, albeit with the understanding that Ms. Halsey has yet to be found. Guards, please continue examining the items along these lines. Mr. Linney, it appears your hypothesis is supported by the evidence, so please continue speaking.
Of course. Thank you, Your Honor. If we uphold this hypothesis, I believe that many of this case's seemingly unrelated clues can be connected together.
Oh no, we gotta do this again.
Like the metal hook. That one didn't make sense at all. Let's think about this. Cowell's methods must have something to do with that water from the primordial sea.
No, I gotta do this again. Oh no, I'm bad at the. Oh no! Who is the prime suspect currently? Well, it has to be Cowell.
His name is Cowell.
Right?
Now it seems like the hook rope would. I remember there was something else.
Huh. Okay. I guess this is correct.
It's Ace Detective Paimon's time to shine again!
Yeah.
In the original plan, Cowell would tamper with the water tank rope and the number selector securing his target. When the magic box containing Halsey was lowered, the metal hook would retract gradually and pierce the balloon at the top of the box.
Okay.
When the balloon attached to the box popped, the water from the primordial seed inside it would pour down and dissolve Halsey. Afterward, Cowell would enter the tunnel and break the flower vase to conceal the water inside the tunnel, with the remaining evidence being covered up by the water tank on stage.
Oh, yeah.
But he encountered something unexpected in the tunnel and wound up being fatally hit by the same water tank he meant to use to cover his tracks.
Huh. That does make sense.
I guess?
That actually links together a lot of the more confusing pieces of evidence.
Oh, yes, tip into our favor.
Oh dear, what do I do? Even I think they sound convincing now.
No.
I falsely accused an innocent person. What a humiliation.
Now, it seems like the only point of contention remaining is the exact circumstances that led to Cal's death. His notes mentioned he had an accomplice who could be related to the situation.
On that note, the guards have just contacted me indicating that they uncovered new evidence.
What's the new evidence?
I'll now invite him on stage to share it with us.
Thank you, Your Honor. We were just inspecting the luggage of the other people involved in this case, and we found an identical sample of the water from the primordial sea among Linny's personal effects.
What?
What?
Wait.
That can't be.
Wait, no.
Well, how wonderfully comedic. To have
Oh, no.
only to come back and wound you. Does this
How?
clear all doubt? My dear citizens, my loyal audience, allow me to present my reasoning and bring this performance to a swift close.
No, not again.
Linny did not need to take part in the dissolution of the young woman at all. Indeed, he did leave the scene via the vent. Having made modifications to the props beforehand, his accomplice Cowell then caused Halsey to vanish using the water from the primordial sea. But upon his return, in cruel avarice, Linny desired sole credit and prepared to do away with his partner in crime.
No, stop.
He knocked Cowell out, and the tool meant to cover the crime up also became a murder weapon. Now, as much as I regret having come to such a viciously straightforward conclusion, it does seem that the famed Fatui is quite the cold-blooded and ruthless organization.
Okay, what?
Am I right, Mr. Linny?
We've used up all the evidence we collected.
No!
There's no way for us to make a rebuttal here. Is this the end of the road?
No, it's not. No! Wait, we actually lost?
Paimon can't think of anything either. It doesn't look like there's any way around this.
What?
Seems using the water as new evidence was too good a move. Why did this have to happen now?
I think we've all seen enough now.
Wait, we just automatically lost that one.
To my flawless reasoning, I believe this is indeed the finale.
No.
Now then,
Come on.
noble Chief Justice, Should we not, in your view, move? Excuse me, everyone, but I must interject.
Oh, Navia, please
I must
turn us
ask
with.
you not to shout and to respect the ongoing legal proceedings.
Save us.
Don't be hasty. I have a good reason for interrupting, you know. Now, would anyone here like to take a little break from all this debate and see a little magic?
Oh boy.
I'll show you an amazing trick. One that can bring a young woman who has disappeared back in the flesh, right before your very eyes. Please, do the honors, Mr. Linny. If you...
What?
What in the world is she saying?
No offense, miss, but miracles like that are beyond my scope as a magician.
Come on now, don't be silly. Magic is all about misdirection, isn't it? It often conceals the truth, presenting a fascinating illusion. But once everyone believes the illusion, can't magic reveal the truth to them once again? And wouldn't such a trick be the most marvelous finale to today's performance? Come on, Lenny and Lynette, give it another go. Don't worry. Spina di Rasula has made the necessary arrangements on your behalf.
Wait,
but as magic makers and stars of the show, I think I should leave the final performance to you.
What is he supposed to do?
Understand.
And voila.
Huh? What is going on? What?
Sorry for the interruption.
Wait, isn't that Halsey? So the whole thing about people dissolving wasn't true after all?
Wait, what?
To be clear, I'm only here because this person told me that if I testified, the merit of doing so would lessen my sentence.
Oh!
I was hiding outside this room listening to the proceedings because I was afraid that I would be the one put on trial.
Wait, what?
I was just feeling happy that no one had noticed me. And then before I knew it, she caught me.
That'll teach you to underestimate us three.
I'm actually confused.
I'm sorry. I'm the one who killed Cowl. I admit it.
What is going on?
What? Why?
Firstly, my name isn't Halsey. It's Lillian, and I'm originally from Mondstadt.
Oh god, you gave Mondstadt a bad name after this.
I heard that Linny's show was gonna be a real thriller, but I missed the chance to buy a ticket, so I stole one. That's how I make a living. I steal stuff here and there. And I'd never been caught before. But I was noticed at the harbor a few days ago, and I barely got away. Lenny was the one who caught me in the act.
Wait, you were the woman that stole the guy's pocket thing?
Hey, no wonder you look familiar. So you were the thief. Liddy even mentioned that you were pretty skilled.
Well, and I thought that would have been the end of it, but then the number selector chose me. He even mentioned the Fortress of Meripede. That's a prison, isn't it? So you can imagine how shocked I was. I thought he was on to me for sure. So I played along with the show while looking for an opening to flee, but then I got water poured on me for no reason, and then someone jumped into the tunnel to nab me.
What?
I wasn't going to take that lying down, so I knocked him out and stuffed him into the box. There was nowhere to run from there, though, so I had to change my clothes and hide in a box containing performance costumes. I slipped out after the first guard arrived at the scene and continued hiding inside the opera house.
Can a person even hide in there?
If they're practice hand at concealment, probably?
But I swear, I didn't know that the water tank would fall down. Really, I swear it. Had I known that, I wouldn't have put him in the magic box. I may be a thief, but I'm no killer.
What?
Well, that makes everything pretty clear now, doesn't it?
Now it's time to refute the Hydro Archon's previous reasoning?
This time, we need to tell the entire story from Lillian's perspective.
Oh god, no. No. Then he entered the tunnel after the beginning of the count, afterwards he used ventilate. I think that's still true. How would Halsey have reacted? Wait, okay, I might just be really bad at this.
The strange sound wasn't from a fight. It was Lillian's attempt to break out when she was frightened.
Uh-huh. And then this one, a fight did indeed break out, but it was this, right? Yes.
One of these was not broken to cover anything up, but was smashed during the struggle between Lillian and Cowl.
And then this, what did Halsey do after the fight? She did this? Boom. Okay, I'm smart now.
She would be recognized if she left. So she changed clothes and hid, biding her time. Just what one might expect of an experienced thief.
Did that work? Okay, it's Paimon.
Having been selected out of the blue, Lillian panicked. Her panic only intensified after she entered the tunnel and had water poured on her head. So she kicked the door open, producing the thud we all heard.
Yep.
Hearing the commotion, Cowell leapt into the tunnel, only to discover that Lillian had not dissolved.
Ah, I see.
Did not know that Lillian was not from Fontaine, but was a thief who made her way in by stealing a ticket. Mistakenly believing that the water from the primordial sea needed time to take effect, he tried to force Lillian back into the box. The two broke the flower vase during the struggle, but Lillian came out on top, knocking Cowell out and putting him in the box. With no way of escaping, she changed her clothes and hid in the costume trunk until the performance ended.
Huh. Okay. Okay, it's taking back in our favor. That's great.
She knew that she would have to go through guard inspection if she tried to leave afterward. So, she has been trapped in the opera house these last 2 days.
Oh my god.
She had already become desperately hungry by the time we were chatting over macarons. So, she swiped 2 of them right under
Ah,
her nose.
that's why.
Sneaky thief.
That's why Paimon was like, she only ate 3, even though, yeah, two more was missing.
All the events that happened in the tunnel have now come to light.
Ah, so that's the whole story.
Bravo! Bravo!
Oh my god. Yes, tip to our favor.
Lady Farina, do you wish to speak against the defense's statements?
Yeah, that's right.
Answer the question, Lady Farina. Also, if I may add, the trial has not yet ended. As such, I request that the prosecution not leave the room before the proceedings have concluded.
I like how the Archon has to listen to this guy.
What? Are you reading my mind now? No, I have no further arguments. I admit defeat. But really, could you at least have left me with some dignity?
Wow.
Ouch. Ouch.
Like a deflated balloon now.
If there are no objections, then as the Chief Justice of Fontaine, I shall once again repeat the full sequence of events.
Okay, thank you. My brain's too small.
The perpetrator of the serial disappearances, Cowell, selected his next victim from the audience reservation list. With some modifications to the selector, he could ensure that the pre-selected young woman would be chosen. To cover up any evidence while committing the deed, Cowell thought of allowing the water tank to fall, which would conceal the water left behind after the young woman was dissolved. He also tampered with the rope suspending the water tank, using the fireworks at the end of the performance to cause the tank to drop and hide the watermarks. He poured the water from the primordial sea into a balloon during the preparation of the magic box and stuck it to the box's lid. Finally, he passed the prepared hook on a rope through the gap in the magic box's door when bringing the young woman to said box. When the magic trick officially began, the box containing the woman was lowered into the tunnel, tightening the hook rope and bursting the balloon containing the water. If all had gone to plan, the young woman would be dissolved at this time. However, Lillian was not from Fontaine and thus fled the box with a loud noise. Realizing that there was trouble, Cowell entered the tunnel and met Lillian. Thinking that the waters had not yet taken effect, he decided to proceed. However, his opponent was more capable than he thought, and he was overcome, knocked unconscious, and placed into the magic box, and thus became his own final victim. Lillian, according to her own statements, then changed clothes and hid until the performance ended, before hiding in other parts of the opera house. As for Linny, he was in the underground structures within the opera house, and was thus ignorant of these happenings.
Yo, this is actually really good.
From this reconstruction of events, we can conclude that Linny, the accused, is in fact innocent.
But I'm assuming going to check out the core is not a crime.
While there is much in Linny and Lillian's conduct that should still be investigated separately,
Oh yeah, I was gonna say.
this case, at least, can be handed over to the Oratrice to make the final decision.
Wait, that almost looked like the Star Rail summoning animation.
As such, Linny and Lynette are officially declared not guilty.
Thank you! We.
Great work, partners.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Let's not celebrate just yet. Yep.
Next, I think we deserve an explanation, Guard Vaughn. How did you find the water from the primordial sea in Linny's baggage?
Uh-oh.
Right! Your discovery caused me to make a serious mistake, you know. Or was that not a discovery, but false evidence that you dared to bring before this court?
I
Damn.
suspect that the accomplice mentioned in Cowell's notes was not Linny, but you, yes?
Yeah, call it right-handed.
I'm sure you know what you must do to lessen your sentence.
Speak quickly! Unless you want to earn yourself a one-way ticket to Coupon Town.
I was just following orders.
Yeah, but the person giving you orders was dead.
We were supposed to place blame for the serial disappearances onto Linny, and thus cause suspicion to fall on the Fatui. The higher-ups said this was the best opportunity to do so.
And now that your plan has fallen through, and the secrets of the water have been revealed, you have become a liability to said higher-ups, yes?
Yup.
Therefore, you would be wise to tell everything you know, and seek the protection of the guards.
Yes, I'll tell you everything I know. Our boss discovered that the water can cause people to dissolve. It can also be made into a potion, which when extremely diluted, can cause people to experience unforgettable exhilaration. We've been in this business for a while now, and have made decent mora off it. The disappearances were also the boss's idea. I mean, this is the boss we're talking about.
Wait. He just. Okay, that's not great. He turned into water.
And now he can no longer talk.
Such ruthlessness. I shouldn't have expected any less of
Wait, how did that happen though?
An outrageous act. All present, please submit to inspection immediately.
Okay, that's a really bad way to go. That reminds me of that one scene from Ant-Man where the guy turned into sludge.
We're just going back now?
The problem seems to have been solved for now.
That's true, but...
Traveler, Paimon, please wait. I know you may not want to speak to me right now. Maybe you don't even want to look at me.
Okay, I want to look at Lynette though.
Still, let me thank you again for defending me to the end. Even after you learned that I'm a member of the Fatui.
I just didn't wish to see anyone be falsely accused.
I guess. But regardless, I'd like the opportunity to set things straight. I didn't approach you with any ulterior motives or ill intent. I've spoken to you as myself, just plain Linny this entire time. As for why I'm a Fatus, it's because the goals of the House of the Hearth align with those of an orphan like me. That's all. That was how Father, who you might know as the Knave, approached recruiting us back then too.
Wait, the Knave? Isn't she Arlecchino? Isn't she a woman? Father?
The one who controls the House of the Hearth? She's your father?
That's right.
Oh, okay.
And since we're here, I was wondering, would you mind hearing a story? It's about my past. Back when our parents first died, Lynette and I were left wandering the streets. To survive, I took to surreptitiously observing an older street performer who did magic. It took me several days to figure out how he pulled off his amazing tricks. I took my sister through several streets until we found a crowded corner, and we began to perform magic tricks there. To my surprise, we proved to be pretty popular, and we could at least stop worrying about where our next meal would come from for a time. But I didn't want my sister to remain a street rat together with me forever. Before long, an aristocrat came to me and claimed that he wished to take us in after watching my performances.
Okay.
From orphans to nobility, just like that?
That was how we felt at first, too. As if fate was on our side and we could say goodbye to those painful days. But I gradually discovered that while we were called foster children, he was really after my talent for magic tricks.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Take me to all sorts of banquets to garner attention, which he would then use to expand his social circles.
That doesn't seem too bad either. Better than roaming the streets at any rate.
However,
it took a while for me to realize just how dark his heart really was. After one particular performance at a banquet, I discovered that Lynette was not on the same return vehicle as me.
Oh.
I waited a long time after we returned home, but she did not come back. I went to that noble's bedroom and asked him about her whereabouts. The answer he gave me was, she caught the eye of the most eminent person at the banquet, so I sent her over as a gift. I mean, you'll be able to perform your magic regardless of who your assistant is, yes?
Oh my god.
So he was gonna... But wouldn't Fontaine's laws deal with such people?
As far as outsiders are concerned, this is a relationship akin to adoption or foster care, and they have their ways of escaping the eye of the law.
Damn, villains!
I managed to ferret out the location of the mansion of that so-called eminent person, and hurried through the night. But by the time I leaped over the walls, avoided the guards, and made my way in, all I saw was the moonlit ground covered in blood, and the knave standing there in the darkness.
Huh.
So, she'd already taken care of that guy.
That's right. She had rescued my sister before she could come to any harm, and had even discovered several girls hidden in a basement, all of them orphans.
Oh my god. Okay.
Father, I mean, the knave, might have seen something in me, and so she made me an offer. The House of the Hearth welcomes you, for your interests align with ours. Here, none will ever betray you. Indeed, betrayal shall never be permitted here.
Even the Fatui music was playing in the background during the entirety of this. That's so good.
I was hesitant to trust her. I mean, I had just been betrayed by nobles, but she was also quick to destroy the noble who had taken us in at first, giving us back our freedom.
Oh, so that's how the two of you joined the House of the Hearth.
The knave is after the Gnosis, isn't she?
She has her own plans.
Yeah.
She has gained permission from the Tsaritsa to first use the Gnosis' power once she obtains it. She plans to use it to find a way to break the prophecy and save Fontaine.
So, she believes in that prophecy too?
Huh.
That's right. The whole House of the Hearth is currently working to combat that crisis. Today's case has also proven that people from Fontaine can indeed dissolve into some sort of water, thus further supporting the prophecy.
Oh god.
All of us house members,
you would be drinking people in that case. Oh, I don't even want to think.
We won't give up on defending our homeland. To us orphans, the only connection we have left to this world, apart from our family, is our homeland.
So, from small deeds like distributing magic pockets to huge schemes like stealing a Gnosis, everything is aimed at dealing with that prophecy.
I'm sorry.
It's alright, I understand. The only thing I can do is relate all this to you. I just hope you can understand that even as a member of the House, I have never stopped making my own decisions, and that I believe what I'm doing is right. If you should need anything at all in the future, feel free to find me. I will do my best to help you, as plain Linny.
I understand. Paimon's like, just...
Bye, Linny!
Oh, Taylor Swift? Navia?
Hey there. What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
Were you looking for us, Navia?
Well,
yep.
This whole thing isn't exactly over, is it? I do feel that we're getting closer to solving the serial disappearances case, though. Don't you think so, too?
I'm sorry, Navia.
Huh? What's wrong, my dear partner?
I was really only trying to defend Lenny.
Besides, are you sure we're the ones who can crack a case that's been cold for decades now? And given that there's new evidence from the trial, there should be a trail of breadcrumbs for the Hydro Archon's people to follow now.
I guess.
I see. I won't lie. I'm a little shocked to hear that from you. But I suppose you are just travelers who have only arrived in Fontaine after all. Sorry. I might have been too presumptuous.
Don't say that, Navia.
Aw, and we were having so much fun investigating with you, too.
Oh god, this is making me sad now.
Having new waters flowing into a stagnant mire, causing new hope to spring forth, and the reflection in the murk to become clearer. Sorry about that. I'm a bit prone to nostalgia. Don't mind me. Wait, shall we have a farewell meal?
Yes.
You know, to commemorate our time as partners?
Yes.
Huh? Do we really need to get that formal? Well, guess you really did treat us as partners, huh?
Well, I'd just like to have a proper ending to every important memory. That way there are no regrets later.
Nah, we're gonna see each other
It would
again.
just be a meal, so it shouldn't take up too much of your time.
Well, if you say so.
You don't have to twist Paimon's arm. If Boss Navia's treating, count Paimon in.
Oh, wonderful. In that case, why don't we return to the court of Fontaine and head to the Hotel de Boer? I believe we'll make it just in time for dinner.
All right, then. Let's have our farewell meal.
Oh, and that's Act 1 completed. Alright everyone, and that's end of this video. This has been a really long part of the Archon Quest. Like, I'm basically 4 hours into this. So it's gonna be one hell of a time editing this down. But so far, this is a great start to the Fontaine storyline, and I absolutely love it. I am all in for it. The trial, the court thing was absolutely amazing, even though it made me feel really dumb. But I really enjoy like the detective side of games, so I really enjoyed that. And I think the dialogue has significantly improved, like from Sumeru at least. And honestly, like the big twist in Sumeru was the I guess the dream loop thing, right? That was a big shock, but I think the twist in here was almost just as good, even though like, yeah, it was more crime related rather than like supernatural related, right? Like dream loops and stuff. But yeah, I really enjoyed this, and I hope you guys have too. And I'm gonna be working on the next part of the Archon Quest as well. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching, and hope you guys have a good day or evening wherever you are. Please consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next video.